What are you talking about? Huh?
What did you make of his comments, the Mexican thing? I didn't really understand it.
Yeah, like, well, I'm a flat-footed Mexican fighter. Look, if you're calling me a Mexican fighter, I find that as a compliment, you know? What are you talking about? Huh?
What did you make of his comments, the Mexican thing? I didn't really understand it.
Yeah, like, well, I'm a flat-footed Mexican fighter. Look, if you're calling me a Mexican fighter, I find that as a compliment, you know? What are you talking about? Huh?
What did you make of his comments, the Mexican thing?
Mariale, ¿qué estás viendo?
Nada, aquí jugando. No,
Mariale, ¿qué estás viendo?
Nada, aquí jugando. No,
Hey, excuse me, ma'am. Do you work here?
Yeah.
Can I see the chair for a second?
Oh, yeah, no problem.
All right, thanks. Yeah, that's a real nice chair.
For those who don't know what my job is, I actually work at a shoe store Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. The guy next to me is my boss. He's super nice. So most of the time I'm in the front, but if you happen to walk in and don't see me, I'm in the back. We buy, sell, and trade. So if you have used shoes that you no longer want, bring them in and we'll cash you out. The name of the store is Soul Plier and we're located at the Parks Mall in Arlington. My favorite part about working here is I get a really good discount on all the shoes. So obviously I take all the shoes that I like at the end of my shift. I love my supporters. They're so cute. These girls were asking me for pictures and this guy had me sign his shoes. So shout out to everyone who drops by and shows love while I'm working. Okay, it's time for workout number 1. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Stay focused. Okay, it's time for workout number 1. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Yo, what's up, fellas? In the building for another Sunday boxing talk. So it's been kind of slow, not much going on. We had a decent fight. We had William Zepeda make a statement, and he's getting people talking. What did you guys think? Let me get to some of the people in the building. Chitlin Distributor, salute. Mexican Boxing #1, salute. El Matador or Two Matador. I don't know. Do you have different names? I've seen you with different names. Pound, salute. Pound, salute. All right, so we got some things to talk about. Like I said, it's been kind of a slower week. Not much going on. It will be picking up. But we had Willie Zepeda last night, and he was facing Maxie Hughes. And he did what he was supposed to do. I believe it was a 5th or 4th round stoppage. His corner stopped the fight. He put a beating on the guy. It was pretty exciting. Everybody was pretty into it. You know, he's getting a lot of people talking. Now they're talking about him and Shakur. But let's kind of just talk about the card last night. It was a Golden Boy card from Las Vegas. You had on the undercard, you had some decent fights. There was a guy named Priest. He was very average, kind of a lackluster fight. Then you had Floyd Schofield in the co-main event. And he was less than impressive. He jumped in, he got headbutted. He faced a guy, Sueto, a Dominican, a black Dominican guy. And, it was weird. He was like, he got disqualified for hitting him low. And I think Shakur Stevenson and other people commenting and I was watching the stream on Never Sobers. Check his channel out, and we were commentating how the ref was very quick to help Schofield out after he got a headbutt. It seemed like the ref was jumping in at every chance to stop the fight, and eventually he stopped the fight. So like, comment, subscribe, share. The link is there. Whoever wants to talk some boxing on this Sunday afternoon. Getting a couple things, like I said, William Zepeda Obviously, Ryan Garcia and his State Athletic Commission meltdown. There's also the fight announcement between Canelo Alvarez and Jaime Munguia. What else do we have? We have Manny Pacquiao. They have him training, maybe preparing to face Conor Benn. They're speculating on Tank Davis's next fight with David Benavidez on the undercard. Also, you have Lomachenko calling out Tank Davis, talking shit about Tank Davis. And as of today, we have, well, I'll show the headline. So as of today, Arum opened the door for Zepeda and Shakur for July 6th in Newark. So what's going on is a lot of, Shakur Twitterson, Shakira was tweeting last night. He's basically saying he wants to fight. Now what happened is he had retired. The rumor mill was that, he was going around saying it was his last fight with Top Rank. He was a free agent. And, these are my speculations. This is what I think. I think he thought that there was going to be people begging for his services. And when he seen that there wasn't, he decided to retire. The rumor was that Top Rank wanted to throw him in with Raymond Murataya. And he was like, hell no. He was upset because he couldn't get Navarrete, who is fighting, I believe it's Baranchik for 135 title in May. And now he's calling out Lomachenko, but Lomachenko has business with Cambozo. So Shakir Twitterson, like a petulant child, decides to retire rather than face a tough fight like Murataya, which, is understandable. Murataya doesn't have a name. It's not really necessary. For us boxing hardcores, it's a big fight, but for the average consumer, nobody knows who Murataya is. I'm missing some chats, but let me get salute SSC, a real one. Salute Quittin. Thank you. Hello Frank Bay. Take AB. Yeah, man. Just having a little fun, homie. You know how it is. Sober's great channel. Yeah, he doesn't stream the fight. He does play-by-play, but there's a Discord where everybody can go and jump in. William Zepeda, the GG of 135, they're scared of him. His star has arrived. He was born. Yeah. I think he definitely made a statement. Social media was buzzing. People were excited. Shaquak Duckinson. Yeah, man, the guy, he's a social media star is what he is. Mexican boxing is like number 5. Peru. Stay Quema. I don't know who's that thumbnail. That's a typical ever, right? Saludos to everybody. Yeah, man. So, it's not necessarily the biggest card last night, but it was a decent fight. Maxie Hughes, the reason he got this fight is because he put up a decent fight versus George Kambosos, who many people thought that he beat George Kambosos. Now, we knew what Maxie Hughes was. Maxie Hughes is the next champion. He is top 5 or he's top 10 Ring Magazine rated. So, and he was he's a pretty big 135 pounder. So he was supposed to expose or test William Zepeda. So basically, what people are going to think Zepeda, they think, just another typical Mexican coming in, rock and sock and throw a lot of punches. But those are people who don't watch boxing, you know what I mean? Like Bob Johnson. I don't know if Bob Johnson, who you root for. You probably a Stank Davis or Shakir Twitterson. Zepeda sucks. Based on what? He defeated an ex-champion, top 10 guy. He obliterated him. I'm hating again that channel again. Golden era boxing saying that William Zepeda is not all that. Who's golden boxing era? Elaborate. So thank you. More and more people coming in. Yeah, man. So did everybody watch the fight? I want everybody. Is William Zepeda a threat to Lomachenko? Is he a threat to Shakira Twitterson? Is he a threat to Tank Davis? Because so there's a lot. This fight had meant a lot. So now William Zepeda, I think he's top 10 and he's top 10 in all the rankings, but he's number 1. He basically can become the mandatory for Tank Davis now, which is hell of interesting. We know Tank Davis is not going to take that fight, but also I think he's number 1 for Cambosos as well. So he has fights lined up already. Oscar De La Hoya has lined them up very well. He's a threat to everybody in the division. Zepeda is the Mexican monster. Yeah, and he seems like a decent guy. He's not all, talking shit like Benachichis. Guts and Glory, salute. Jared Anderson, Rob Prediction. Also, hopefully Valdez doesn't lose to Liam Wilson. Yeah, Valdez, we don't know what he has left. He's looked lackluster. Navarrete beat him down, and it wasn't very competitive. I mean, he was competitive in the sense that he didn't get knocked out, but he wasn't competitive that I've seen that he's his old self. The guy had a broken jaw. He might have seen better days, but we root for Mexican boxers, so hopefully he becomes. I don't know if there's a title on the line, but it's definitely going to put him back in contention. I've seen, a banger would be Navarrete and Zepeda. So 135 is really heating up. It's a very interesting division. A lot of names. I mean, just off the tip of your tongue, you have Tank Davis, Shakur Twitterson, William Zepeda, Lomachenko, Navarrete now. I mean, it's really going to catch fire pretty soon. And again, like, comment, subscribe, hit the likes, guys. I really need you guys to hit the likes so I can do more shows, give you guys the notifications, get more people to hop on. Again, the link is in the chat. Hit the link if you want to give your opinion about whatever. It's kind of slow. I'm talking about William Zepeda, but we can talk about whatever you guys want. If you want to talk about Canelo Alvarez, if you want to talk about Manny Pacquiao, Mike Tyson, Jake Paul, whatever's on the docket, because not this next week is going to be really slow. I forget I think it's a UK guy on the, it's Chon Zepeda versus a UK guy. Off the tip of my tongue, I don't know, but I mean, not much to really cook with, but the following week we're gonna get Rolly Romero, Isaac Cruz, Tim Tszyu, and then Liam Wilson and Valdez. But so today we're gonna cook with the Zepeda, cook it with grease. Pound, salute, guts and glory. William Zepeda needs a challenge for the. Yeah, but you know what? Tank Davis is not gonna take that fight. Brutal warfare. Yes. Nobody's and I already seen it. Nobody gives William Zepeda a chance. They look, man. For some reason, they see a Mexican flag and people just assume he fights one way. But I think William Zepeda do a lot of unique things. He uses a jab. He has good punch placement. I was arguing with the guy last night, and he was saying that Zepeda was just basically like winging punches and he was going low. I said, no, if you watch that fight again, he's very accurate with his shots. I mean, he was catching Maxi Hughes, which is a nice name, Maxi. Maxi Hughes was looping around and landing vicious body shots. I mean, he was ripping to the solar plexus. I mean, he hit, if there was like a stat for, if you could see the marks all around the body where he literally hit that guy on every part of his body, on his back, on his shoulder, on his hip. I can't see Shakur Twitterson lasting 12 rounds because he's gonna have to fight. But we'll get to that. A classic fight. Yeah, quitting. Lomachenko too small. And all at this point, Zepeda styles a nightmare for Stevenson. Yes. Well, you know what I said? I said the other night. I said we're gonna have to wait to see, because when I said, William Zepeda, we had mentioned Lomachenko and Zepeda, and someone said, oh no, he can't beat Lomachenko. I said, well, what do you mean? He can't beat Lomachenko. We don't know what Lomachenko has left. Let's be honest. I mean, that he could have, and we see how broken he was. I mean, he's older, so does he have one last run, or we don't know what he has left? I mean, look, man, there's only so many miles on a car. There's only so many miles on a fighter, and eventually, your last fight was your last fight, and the next fight is your last fight. So. We'll have to see what Kambosos, put it this way, if Kambosos gives Lomachenko a run for his money like Jermaine Ortiz did, then I would have William Zepeda as the favorite. Now, if Lomachenko obliterates Kambosos and shows fire and spirit, then he would still be the favorite. But we'll have to wait and see. That's boxing. Like, we can speculate, but we have to wait and see what we see, right? Classic fight. Yeah, I got Zepeda beating Stevenson. Yeah, definitely. And a lot of people are already picking Stevenson, but they're basing that on I don't know what they're basing it on. I'm just like, what are you basing it on? Because look, all you can base it on is what you see. And most recently, like, it's hard to go back. Oh, Valdez, well, that was a couple years ago. Like, what we just seen from Twitterson is he's very scared. He fights scared. He has a fear of getting hit on the chin. And De Los Santos is not an elite guy. So imagine he fights an elite guy. Zepeda's 30-0, bro. He has 30 fights. He's well seasoned. He's come up the hard way. He's beat a lot of prospects on his way up. He has not been protected. He's getting his shot. And I don't think anybody wants to face him. I don't think Tank Davis wants to face it. Look, if you had your choice, who would you rather fight? If you're Shakur Twitterson, would you rather face Navarrete, who's a smaller guy? Okay, he is coming up. He looked lackluster against Conceição. Or would you rather fight a beast hornet like Zepeda, who's bigger and strong, probably just as big and strong as you? And what he lacks in speed, he makes up for in tenacity, you know? So that's how I evaluate fights. I mean, I don't go back many fights. I just say, hey, what have you done for me lately? What am I seeing when I watch you fight? Tank would sleep that boy stylistically and easy feint. Bob, hop on. I disagree. What? Because he beat Ryan Garcia? Like that's night and day. Ryan Garcia is not William Zepeda. William Zepeda is not Ryan Garcia. I mean, I wish we could mix the two. I wish what Ryan has in attributes, I wish you could instill Zepeda's work ethic and the way he fights with Ryan. Then you have a number one pound for pound fighter. But Ryan lacks what William Zepeda has, which is a chin, tenacity, and he doesn't stop. He will not stop. You will literally have to put him in the ground. And Shakur is pillow-fisted. He's not willing to engage. And that's the only way you're going to beat this guy. Valdez versus Wilson, salute pounds. What do you mean, Valdez versus Wilson? Look, what I remember, Liam Wilson gave Navarrete hell, put him down, but then he wilted. You know, and we've seen Navarrete beat Valdez. Now that's triangle theory. But look, and again, man, you know what you have to do? You have to say, what does a guy have left? At the end of the day, when a guy loses, you got to think, is he willing to work? You know, it's easy to work hard when you're young and hungry and broke and you're trying to climb the ranks. You know, you get that real, that juice, get that pimp juice going, and you're hungry. But at this point, you know, what does Valdez have left? I'm not saying he's not good, but it's same with Lomachenko. What do these guys have left? They've done it all. They're multiple division world champions. They're always in big fights. You know, it's a lot to get up. Now, Frank Bay always gets it up. But you know, for a big fight, you know, and Liam Wilson is a young, hungry guy. He has something to prove. He's a tough out. But that guy too, I mean, he got slept. So what does he have left? You know, look, man, in sports, every player, every year, your idol, your star, you know, it's like what they're talking about Canelo Alvarez, that he's slipping. That Canelo Alvarez is slipping. Well, you know, the only one they don't is like Bud Crawford, but he's old. But, you know, I see slippage. I seen Avanesian tag him. But anyway, that's another day for another subject. Just another boxing channel like John Boxing as well, saying that the pay to win. Yeah, I think I seen something like that. I did. But Maxie Hughes is legitimate. Now, he's not a bum. I mean, look, Zepeda made him look ordinary. But that's a testament to Zepeda. That's not the knock on Maxie Hughes, if you know what I'm saying. So, yeah, man, always take a grain of salt with what these guys say. I think they're just trying to down. You know what it is, man? They're trying to protect it. They're definitely trying to protect their fighter versus us. We want to see the fight. They don't want to see it. That's what I always guess. So if you look at the screen, Bob Arum has now welcomed the possibility of Shakur Stevenson versus William Zepeda happening next. Let Oscar De La Hoya call me, and I'll get that fight done for July. Get that fight done. We have a date, July 6th. The Prudential Center's reserved. We certainly would consider him. We'll see. I don't think they're anxious. And like I said, we don't know. To me, someone asked me, what do you think Bob Arum will do? Well, this is what I think he'll do. It's a business, right? It's playing chess, being strategic. If Shakur Stevenson wants to play hardball and wants to remain a free agent, then I think if you're Bob Arum, and I heard Nonito Donaire on the podcast say this, he said, look, man, Bob Arum would try to get you beat. Nonito Donaire had claimed that Bob Arum had tried to get him beat when he knew his contract was about to be renewed, and Nonito wasn't willing to negotiate. So he said, look, man, the guy will try to get you beat. He's not about, he's about money. He's about making a buck. Now, I think behind the scenes, maybe Shakur Stevenson, he stopped kind of the free agent talk, and I think maybe he re-upped and we'll hear about it. So if he re-ups, then I think Bob Arum continues to protect them. And and they try to build this fight. You see what I'm saying? But if Shakur Stevenson thinks he's this guy that commands all this money, then I think Bob Arum throws him in there and says, okay, if you win, then you become a superstar and you get the money. But if you lose, I mean, your career's done. Because look, man, all these guys are built on the Floyd Mayweather model of protecting the O. That's what these guys are built on. Remember that. Mexican boxing #1. Just another hate. Okay, I already got there. Because they all know Zepeda's real. Of course. And we don't protect our fighters. You know what I mean? We want to see them. You know, them, they're like, damn, that guy's a Mexican hornet buzzsaw. You know what I mean? Oh, shit. Nah, he don't need to do that. He don't need to do that. What did he prove? You know what I'm saying? But us, we're like, hell yeah, let's see them all. Let's see Zepeda versus Tank. We want to see it all, bro. And that's why I think we are the biggest fan base in boxing. We support the fights. We buy the fights. You know, these guys, I don't think they're boxing fans. They're, you know, I guess race baiters or whatever, or something along those lines. Pounds. Valdez, Zurdo, Pitbull can be, yeah, it's getting heated, man. You know what, man? Say what you want about Oscar De La Hoya, but he's making the big fights happen. Oscar is in everything, man. Oscar has the Ryan Garcia fight. He has Jaime Munguia. He has William Zepeda in position. He just signed this guy. I don't know if you guys see him, Iriarte. He's supposed to be a beast, a 6-foot welterweight. I mean, things are looking bright. He has a new venue. Oscar is really doing his thing, man. Can't hold a good man down. I mean, aside from all the antics, you know. Quentin Stevenson gonna be running for his life. That's if we see it. Nerd. Boxing's been slow for a couple. Yeah, it has, man, but it's heating up. That not this week, but the following week will definitely be jamming, man. It's gonna be a lot of, you know, especially with Ricardo Romero and Isaac Cruz gonna fight. You know, he always got that heat for you, talking that shit. Damn, she got ass. Yes, she does. I mean, some people think she's cute. Some people think she's not. I don't know. She was in the news last week. You know, AB was like, we ran through you. We ran through you. So I guess she might be a little thought, you know. But hey, you know, who am I to judge? You know, look, man, if she came to you and was like hollering at you saying you want a piece, I don't think anybody's turning it down. Let's just put it that way. Now we know the channel's growing up. You have haters coming in. Yeah, man, I welcome the haters. They're more than welcome. I'm dropping the link again. Like, comment, subscribe. I welcome it, you know, because here's the thing, man. A weak person will try to protect themselves. They don't want the smoke. They don't want you to challenge their opinion. I'm asking you, hey, man, if you think I'm wrong, if you think I'm full of shit, then step up. I'm not gonna bash you. I'm not gonna boot you. I'm not gonna talk shit to you, and I'll be like, pull up. Nah, man, I'm gonna have a conversation, and I'm gonna beat you. I'm gonna beat you. I see the fear in you. It might sting. Oh. Well, man, I mean, just have a couple shots, you know, maybe a couple puffs of a ciggy, and you won't smell it. Guts and Glory. Chon Zepeda got worked by fucking Hitchinson, so Chon is unfortunately losing. Yeah. He's done. That's what I said, man. I guess people were hyped for him in the Regis Prograis fight. You know, Regis Prograis made a name, got a title. It was like pay-per-view for MVP. And he got knocked out. And then he comes back against Hitchinson, who is also fighting in a couple weeks versus Lemos. Have to do some homework on Lemos, not too sure. Do you got anybody know about this guy, Lemos? And Diego Pacheco is on the undercard, and he's looking like a beast. So, man, yeah, things are looking bright, bro. But you know what? Diego works with Benachichis. I'm pretty sure, right? He works with Benachichis, and he's kind of disrespected King Nello. But you know what, man? We got to keep open mind. We'll see. The Diego Pacheco on the undercard of Hitchinson. You guys throw so much at me, man. It's hard to keep up. Raymond Montoya and William Zepeda are the two fighters. Yeah, you know what it is, man? Are they going to get their shot, though? See, these guys, Shakur, St. Davis, they're protected. Look, man, wake up. They're protected. They haven't fought each other. They're not even talking about fight each other. And these guys, these other channels, like you're saying, social media, they get on here and claim they're the best pound for pound. And they don't fight anybody. That's what I can't understand. I can't understand how they don't fight anybody. And they're still like these phenomenal all-time great boxers, you know? I don't get it. But that's the world we live in, man. Is this kind of like protecting these guys. You know, that's why Tio said what he said. So I'm trying to keep up, man. Damn, you guys are Right on, man. Salute everybody. Salute everybody. Nerd. Chitlin, Bob the hater. Nah, Bob is not a hater. He's got, what do you mean no special effects? He's like broke the record for punches. Who's your guy, Bob Johnson? Who the fuck is your guy? Please hop on. Let's get to it. You know, I'm ready to rumble. I'm ready to talk my shit. You know, nobody's challenging me though. You know, I gotta wonder. But it's all good, man. Stay in the comments, like, comment, subscribe. Zepeda got worked by fucking Hitchens. Yeah, okay, I got that. Julio, oh yeah, chilling. Yeah, you know what, man? That guy, I think he just tries to be controversial. But see, you can't try. Like, my opinions are genuine. They really come from my heart. It's really what I think. I don't try to formulate. I don't try to fake the funk, as they say. I don't try to just do it for shock value. Like, this is what I really think, you know? And I can always stand by it. I can stand upon what I said last week, last month, and what I'm going to say today. Willie Zepeda fucks up Shakur, and Raymond Matire destroys Shakur. That's why, of course, man, we know this, but these guys are protected. That's something we have to understand about boxing. You know, I'm doing a series. Please check out my video. I have a video about Canelo, Beterbiev, Benavidez, and Bivol in a tournament. I'm going to release another one, probably with these guys as well, Zepeda, Raymond Matire. Is that you have all these fighters with zeros. Tim Zhu, Boots Ennis, Virgil Ortiz. You know, all these guys have zeros. All these guys, Tank Davis, Shakur, Haney, Zepeda, all these guys are undefeated. How can you have a division where you have 5 or 6 guys that are climbing, trying to become champion, and they're all undefeated? That just really, logically, if it's a sport, that doesn't make sense. It'd be like in football or basketball, you had 10 teams undefeated. Like, wait a minute, how does this work? Like, eventually, you got to take an L. So to me, that tells me that either A, you're phenomenal, or B, you're being protected. You know, like Canelo Alvarez has a couple losses. Beterbiev and Bivol, but they have like less than 20 fights, and they're almost like 35. So this shit is real, man. This shit is real. These guys are protected. And we as the fans, that's why we pump this shit, because we're like, no, man, we need to see these guys fight. I refuse to call Shakur or Tank Davis great fighters or pound for pound fighters if they're in this division for a year, 2 years, and they're not fighting. Shakur has to fight Zepeda or Tank Davis next, or you have to drop him. You can't talk about him like that. And De Los Santos, man, he had a loss. How did he expose Shakur Stevenson like that? That's one thing about Zepeda. We haven't seen him exposed like that. You know what I mean? You could basically say Maxie Hughes is above De Los Santos. He was an ex-champion. So how can you come in here and say that beating Maxie Hughes proves nothing, but Shakira, luckily skating by De Los Santos, proves something? You see what I'm saying? You see the hypocrisy? Zepeda beat Lomo, but he ain't beating no black fighters. Stop it. Well, I don't know. They gotta fight. Look, black fighters need to fight each other. Why don't you have them fight each other? That's what I don't get. I don't get how you can support these black fighters and they don't fight each other. We know they don't fight each other. You know why? Because they're trying to protect the O. And that's what we say here. It has nothing to do with black, white, Mexican, whatever. But we're saying if you support black fighters and you think they're the best, well then you need to explain why they don't fight each other. They don't fight each other. You sound like you don't know what you're talking about. You were arguing with Julio and the no hater and fruitcake. Yeah, he's definitely like I said, man, he definitely has a view. I don't know if it's contrived, it's real. It's funny to me. I don't mind it. Stop it, Bob the Builder. That's what you said about Pitbull and Tank got hurt and Cruz was running. Yeah, man, they don't want tough fights. They want their guys to always be the best. So let me I need to restock. I'll be right back. Anybody want to jump, click the link, please feel free. Just give me 1 second and I'll resume what I'm back to what I was doing. Let me just and then we'll get to the topic at hand.
Guys, I got a nickname at work today and I'm like so excited because everyone has a nickname there and I didn't have one, and now I finally feel like I fit in. So my nickname is Pendeja, which apparently means beautiful in Spanish. And they're like, hola Pendeja, come here Pendeja. Oh, you look so good today Pendeja. It's so cool. I'm so happy to have such a loving environment at work. They're so cool. Guys, I got a nickname at work today and I'm like so excited because everyone has a nickname there and I didn't have one. And now I finally feel like I fit in. So my nickname is Pendeja, which apparently means beautiful in Spanish. And they're like, hola Pendeja, come here Pendeja. Oh, you look so good today Pendeja. It's so cool. I'm so happy to have such a loving environment at work. They're so cool. Guys, I got a nickname.
Rate my pitch, 1 out of 10. Strike! Rate my pitch, 1 out of 10. Strike! Rate my pitch, 1 out of 10.
All right, guys, right on. Just had to restock the brewskis. But let's get back to the conversation. Dang. Thank you. Like, comment, subscribe. You guys are really helping me out. Again, anybody want to hop on. Let's talk some boxing. Okay, I got to that one. Guts and Glory. Hate to admit, but Zepeda will use multiple body shot combinations to slow down Loma and overwhelm him with punch volume. Ring cutting, power, and combos worse than Haney body shots and pressure. Yeah. You know, he's younger, he's stronger, he's faster. He has more ability than Devin Haney. Devin Haney is very basic. I don't care what anybody said, but I don't see any elite speed, any elite power. You know, you have to have something. You know, when you talk about top fighters, when you talk about like Dimitri Bivol, right? He has elite boxing ability. Like, he has elite footwork. He can really dance around the ring. Like Lomachenko, right? That was like his claim to fame. Beterbiev has elite power. Canelo Alvarez, does he have elite power and speed? At this point, no, but he's beating bigger guys. That's why he's pound for pound. You know what I'm saying? Bud Crawford, does he have elite? What does he have elite? Well, he's knocking guys out. He does have elite reflexes. But when you watch a Devin Haney or Shakur Stevenson, there's nothing elite about it. When I think elite fighters that come to mind in their genre, Shane Mosley had elite speed and power. I mean, he was always fighting bigger guys. I don't see that in these guys. But Willie Zepeda, what is he elite at? He throws 1,000 punches. He has a gas tank. He has grit. So he has elite something, you know? Zepeda, Murataya destroyed these guys, and Giovanni Cabrera with Stool Tank and Shakur facts. Yeah, I've seen Giovanni. He's a cutie. Pause. But I mean, he boxes really well. He's not your typical average prototypical Mexican. If Tank beat Pitbull, well, no, he did it. That was fake. He didn't break his hand. That was phony. He just used that as an excuse. Did we see any x-rays, doctor's visits? No, we didn't. It's just like with Sting Davis. I mean, Shakur tweeted saying he was hurt. Like, come on. He was only hurt after he had a shitty performance and was scared. I think I know who Bob Johnson is. Y'all finna lose like always. Well, prove it. I mean, look, man, let's bet. If your fighter doesn't want to step up to the plate, then how can you say that? Like, your fighter has to be willing to do it, and he's not. How can you watch Shakur Twitterson run from the last fight and the guy wasn't elite? I mean, to me, that's delusional. That's really trying to, you know, it's like when she takes off all her makeup and she's still ugly and you want to think she's pretty. No, bro, you've been hustled. You've been fooled. She pulls up her wig. She got a BBL. And underneath it all, she's trash. You know what I mean? So you can love them 304s, man. Sting has a low IQ crib. Yeah, he's not that bright. You can hear him talk. He just kind of mumbles. Yeah. Uh-huh, y'all. Uh-huh. Like, come on, bro. Ryan lacks heart. You know, right? Ryan is just goofy. He's a goofball. And I think he's trying to sell the fight. Does he lack heart? It's hard to say, man. We know the dehydration really played an effect. Look, man, I'm going to give him a chance just because I think he's talented. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. But, I mean, I can understand what you're saying. El Yepson, yo, what's up? Yeah, stop smoking crack. And Paula, let him know, man. Lay off the crack. Drugs are bad, okay? Did you see the zone naming Shakur Stevenson? Or I don't get it, Chitlin. You see the zone naming Shakur Stevenson Garcia? Oh, you mean talking about the Shakur wanted to replace Garcia. Yeah, that's all cap, man. These guys are just clout chasing. That's how they get their name out there. They don't really do promotion. They're just on social media. So I believe half of it. Maybe I believe less than half. Like 10% I believe is factual. You know what I mean? You're Mexican boxing. You're delusional if you believe all of that. As the fact, don't go with that lie, so you're in denial. Not sure you're talking to Sergeant. Welcome. Thank you. Wilson is a big... Yeah, he gave Navarrete hell, man. He's a big boy. Does he have elite skills? No, but he's tough. And tough will get you a long way in this game. Quentin. Salute Quentin. A real one, man. Quentin's always on the ball, man. Good opinions. I know he didn't like my take on AJ, but at least he's a real one, man. He's here. Davis stylistically has a better chance versus Zepeda, but we know Davis doesn't fight top competition. Let's see how Davis and Stevenson take them body shots. Exactly, man. Look, man, we can speculate. See, all these Crips or supporters like Bob Johnson, they just want to speculate. They want to say, nah, we know what happened. No, we don't. We never know what's going to happen. It's like people want to say they know what's going to happen in Garcia and Haney. No, you don't know what's going to happen. That's what makes it a fight. Because you can't have it both ways. You can't say your guy beats everybody if he doesn't fight him. You know what I mean? It's like that's why I don't think they want to see the fight. They want to just be able to say that. Because they know that there's a chance they could lose. Like when Tank Davis fought Isaac Cruz, he looked bad because there's always that chance. It's just when like Shakira faced De Los Santos, he looked bad because there's always that chance. Zepeda will get KO'd versus Tank based on what? We've seen what Isaac Cruz did to him. You don't think William Zepeda could do that and more? I don't know, man. I think you're kind of low-key hating. You know, I don't know what you based on what? What has Tank Davis done? Beating Ryan Garcia that makes him all of a sudden a killer? Nah, you can't tell me that. Hector Garcia, a 130-pounder, he cherry-picked? Nah, you can't base it on that. We've seen him in a tough Isaac Cruz. How long was that? 2 years? He hasn't really challenged himself since. Look, man, you can't. Look, who is Tank Davis beat? He hasn't fought any of these guys. These guys are all in his division. T.O. was in his division. Devin Haney was in his division. They never fought. So how is this guy what you claim he is? Y'all need to stop, man. They're hating because they know Zepeda the real deal. Maxie Hughes schooled George and beat him. Yeah, I mean George got the W, but yeah, I mean he looked bad. He probably lost. But, you know, that's boxing. George Kambosos has the name, so he gets the decision and he gets a money fight with Lomachenko. That's boxing for you, bro. So that's why it's important for us, the fans, to come in here and really break it down and give a truthful opinion and just kind of explain how it all works, man. You know, I give you a different take. I try to say what others maybe won't or don't want to. Exactly, that's what they're trying to do. Okay. They're already talking about Zepeda versus Murataya, or that is not ready. No, Murataya is not ready for that. And if you're Murataya, why would you want to do that? You would want to go after Shakur or Tank Davis. Like, you don't want to fight Zepeda at that level if you're Murataya. As Zepeda did what Stevenson was supposed to do. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But Stevenson doesn't fight like that. He's a backfoot bitch. He's scared to engage. So, and they know that. They know that. I don't think that's why he retired. Look, man, guys retire for a reason. As soon as the guy starts thinking about retire, I'm telling you, I'm saying that now. In this game, you have to be 100,000%. You can't be on that. You don't know what you want to do. You don't know if you're in it. Because as soon as you start thinking like that, you're going to lose. You have to have the utmost confidence, bro. I mean, maybe he gets beat next fight, bro. He's not in it. Shakur Twitterson's done. That retiring, that was a signal, bro. That meant his mind is not right. His mind is not in it. So if they're questioning Ryan Garcia, even Ryan Garcia's never, well, he quit because of mental health. But he never talked about retiring. As soon as the fighter starts talking about retirement, then that means he has one foot out the door. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how it is, man. You can't overlook that. Murataya, the guy I think will take over 135 eventually. I think he has maybe another year of seasoning, and then we'll see him at the top level. But again, it's always about who's willing to face him. That's really the question. Sergeant Murataya, is he? I haven't seen that, but I mean, if you could tell me where and when. They both beat all the guys at 135. They just ducking them. Yeah, I mean, they have to build their profile. But again, man, a lot of this always comes down to politics. Like, I guess Bill Haney told Shakur, you don't bring nothing to the table. I mean, that's what these Crips do, man. The Floyd Mayweather effect about what you do, what do you bring, A side, B side. These are the tactics they use to, A, not fight each other, and B, not fight the tough competition. Because if you look all around boxing, you'll notice there's a shit ton of undefeated fighters, and that's because they haven't fought anybody, or they don't fight each other. Like, that's what needs to happen. They need to fight each other. You got Keyshawn, you got these hype jobs, and they're all undefeated with like 15-0, 16-0, 25-0, and they're in the same divisions, and they're calling out everybody, but they don't fight each other, and that's what Canelo had told David. He's like, look, man, you can sit there, but you guys got to start fighting each other, and that's what it really amounts to. Stars. Oh, okay. I'm sorry, I missed this one. Top Rank, or what is that? Dinosaurs? Oh, they're not in today's culture. They can't make stats. Well, Top Rank, I don't think they're into the whole making big pay-per-view fights. They're more like content with ESPN making good cards. They're good cards, but they're not like pay-per-view events. Nothing that anybody's gonna get crazy about. You see what I'm saying? But Stars, yeah. I mean, I think they're happy with what they have. Put it that way. They're not looking for anything more, which is okay as long as they give us good fights. I mean, people say they're free. They're not free. Nothing's free. You have to pay a subscription, but it's not behind pay-per-view, which is like $80 to watch a damn fight. Either Bermuda, salute. Sergeant, he cleaned it up now. He has to relax forward when he got knocked down. I don't know what you're referring to. Yeah, then it'll go back to 10 champs, and we have Bam still 11. Yeah, Bam, I guess they just booted Tio. They boot Tio, but don't boot Spence because he looked bad. Spence loses, gets obliterated. They keep him. Teofimo, 2-time division champion, beat Lino Ring Magazine. They boot him, which I don't care as long as they put Bam, who has a fight with I heard it's done. Then I heard it's close to being done. I hate when they do that. Like, look, man, don't talk about it. Just be about it. Just announce the damn fight. But Bam Rodriguez and Gallo Estrada. Murataya, slick puncher with crazy countering and pressure. Very well-rounded compared to Zepeda. Robert Garcia has a weapon. Yeah, man, Robert Garcia. And again, another guy like Oscar. Manufacturing talent. These guys, they got an eye. They got an eye for talent. They got an eye for good fighters. And they keep pumping them out. We just seen Robert's guy Santinian beat Oscar's guy Rocha. And who knew who Santinian was? These guys, they're always in the mix, and that's kind of a lot of sports, what I was taught, man. Always shoot your shot, man. This is a tip, man. Half of winning is just showing up. And that's the problem with today's era. Like Shakur, they don't even want to show up. They want to quit. They want to fight 2 times a year. They want to battle on social media. Look, man, just show up, fight, and you'll have opportunities. Alex Rocha's back in business. Barbosa's hanging around. Just show up, man. Half of success is showing up, believe it or not. You don't even got to be good. A lot of times, talented guys like Ryan, they get head cases when they think they're better than everybody. But the guy who's always showing up, always doing his job, ends up getting the promotion. You know what I'm saying? Because you're on time. What the best ability is dependability. Words to live by. Why you get Ghetto Bucchese in the background? Oh, Quentin, come on. You would hit that shit. Stop lying. Y'all are liars, bro. Y'all can't tell me you wouldn't tap that ass. Liars. You're all lying. Lemos is undersized. He looked pretty strong, man. Pause. He looked big and strong in social media. But I'll have to look more into him. Is it a showcase for Hitchison? Who's hella boring. That guy's so boring. It's unbearable. Oh, another thing people mentioned is Zepeda and Matias trained. So imagine that combination, man. 2 beasts. Who's the trainer for those guys? I forgot, but he has both those guys. What's with people acting like Stevenson is way bigger than guys? Yeah, he's definitely a weight bully, bro. I mean, look, we know what time it is. Look, this is how you know it's fucked up, bro. He missed weight on purpose at 130. Instead of Shakira going for undisputed versus Joe Cordina, he decided to fight Conceição and miss weight and give up his belt. Now, I called bullshit on that. I said, why he didn't want to keep his belt is because he would have been obligated to fight the champion at the time, I think, was Devin Haney or Tank Davis in the higher division. So, man, it's all politics, bro. You got to watch how these guys move. Wasn't, okay? Still can't believe, yeah, chillin'. This is what we do here. We call it out. Yes, he's on the undercard because they know what time it is. They know they need the Mexican fighters, Latino fighters to sell their boring crip fighters. It is what it is. And people get mad that I say it, but, you know, love it or leave it, brother. Oh, I'm sorry, Guts and Glory. Bob Arum should make Keyshawn versus Mattia winner of 24 if Williams Zepeda versus Shakur fight this year. You know what? Keyshawn's not fighting anybody. I don't think they believe in him, man. I don't think they believe in him like his fans think they believe in him. He's calling out Teofimo saying he'll go to Honduras to fight Tio. I call bullshit. Look, man, when you hear it, look, see, this is the thing with social media, with news in general, but especially with social media. Now, with the news, you have to be a critical thinker. You kind of got to take a lot in and filter what's real, what's bullshit. With social media, most of it is bullshit. Like, people listen to Frank Bay, they think I'm full of shit, they think I don't know anything, and that's fine. You know, I'm just on YouTube talking boxing with you guys. But when I talk to you guys, you know, I learn, and hopefully you can take away something. But I know you guys know boxing because you bring up these things. So Keyshawn, I don't think they believe in him, man. I don't think they believe in him like I think Lomachenko would still wipe him. Zepeda would kick his ass. Like, bro, if you claim to be the best, you need to fight the best. You need to step up. You can't be sitting behind Twitter and be protected. Like, stop. So don't believe all that shit, man. Is what I'm saying. It's fun. We get on here, it's material to talk about, but then we gotta call bullshit. You know, I call bullshit. Isaac Bermuda, the fuck, really? Hell nah, Pacheco, man. Yeah, exactly. He's already been a headliner. You know what I'm saying? It just should be, yeah. Exactly, Isaac. Yeah, boom, bam, beam, chilling. Yeah, man, we know these guys, but I ain't tripping, man. He's welcome. Everybody's welcome, man. You see, I don't block or play, be a little bitch about it. Larry, listen, my homie, my ninja, Luke Frank pretty much told you exactly what happened in that fight. Zepeda is the truth, and everyone knows he is. Yes. Zepeda is the truth, bro. Maxie was supposed to like backfoot bitch him, make him look bad, make him look like a flat-footed Mexican, and he fucked that dude up. He fucked his ass up. Excuse me. Fuck Stevenson. He should. Yeah, well, he already retired. But you got the Bob Johnsons claiming he's good. How is he good if he's retiring, bro? He's not. He's not what you think he is. Yes, Bob riding PBC John. Yeah, that's a. I didn't even catch that. He's riding PBC Johnson. It's facts. That's the reason he called himself Bob Johnson. Bob Johnson. He looked impressive. Fuck, I'm gonna watch it again. He has an amazing jab. Yes. Thank you, Mexican boxing. That's what I was pointing out. Okay, Williams Zepeda sets everything up with the jab. That's gonna beat Shakur. Or if he beats Shakur, it's gonna give him massive problem because that's his best weapon. And what nullifies a jab is another jab. It becomes a jabbing contest. And then after whoever wins the jabbing contest, see, Shakur could win the jabbing contest, but Williams Zepeda is going to follow it up with 3 or 4 punches. So Shakur is going to be forced to punch. He's either going to be forced to pull back, and that's when he gets knocked out, or he's going to get forced to throw 2 or 3 behind it just to keep Williams Zepeda honest. And then that's where Williams Zepeda punishes him. So, I mean, look, man, Shakur, he's talented. He's talented. But again, just like Ryan Garcia, look, man, these guys are talented. So when people hear me talk, like, I don't think Devin Haney's talented. I don't. I think he's a very determined fighter. Like, he's a very hard worker. So he makes up for his lack of talent. He's a gym rat. Like Tank Davis likes to party. So Devin Haney's a gym rat, but I just don't see anything special. Shakur is very talented, but we see the weaknesses, the chinks in his armor, right? We see the fear of getting hit on the chin. We see the fear, and it's fear. It's not boxing, bro. You don't fight like that if you're confident, right? We seen guys on the back foot that were confident. You know, even Floyd would walk down Miguel Cotto. He'd walk down. He even backed up Canelo Alvarez, you know? Floyd did fight in a boring style, but I didn't necessarily see him in fear. And when he fought Jose Luis Castillo, he was in fear. So I have seen it, but not to the level that we've seen with Shakira. is what I mean. So hopefully you guys take that for what it is. Larry, listen. I believe that an old slow Loma will lose to Zepeda. Loma doesn't have the power effect. Yeah, you know, my biggest thing, I'm a fan of Lomachenko. I think he's one of the most talented fighters of this past era. But it is the past era, and we have to see what he has left. I mean, to me, it looked like that Devin Haney fight took it all out of him. We've seen how distraught he was. You know, it was fucked up. They showed him crying in the locker room, but you don't know how that's going to affect him. I mean, is he really going to give it his all in this next fight? Because Kambosos, to me, is not. We just seen Kambosos is not a test. Lomachenko should run through him because Maxie Hughes put a beating on Kambosos, and we've seen what Williams Zepeda just did. So it's going to be interesting to see because he is a challenger to Loma now. He's a challenger to Tank Davis and Lomachenko. So it's going to be interesting to see, man. But this is what makes great fights. This is what makes great boxing. Right now it's slow, but it will heat up. Mexican boxing #1, and impressively really doesn't get hit clean while throwing off punches and is really calculating. Well, I've seen him eat some shots, but again, man, that's what commitment is, right? If I can commit more than you can commit, I'm probably gonna win. Because it's not like he's looping punches. He's throwing hard, fast shots. And yeah, he's willing to eat a shot or two to get his in. But see, the shot that knocks you out is the shot you don't see coming. I don't see, it's like when we seen that guy, Floyd Schofield, he's gonna get slept, bro. He jumps in, and everybody, I said it, and then other people had noticed it, like, yeah, he really leaps in. Dude, Williams Zepeda does not leap in. He's very accurate. He's tiny. And you know what sets it all up is that jab. So he's not coming in face first. The jab is coming, the jab is setting everything up, and then boom, 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 boom. You know, shots to the body. He threw like a 20-punch sequence, and that's what stopped the fight. I felt really bad for Maxie Hughes, bro. It looked like he literally could not breathe. Watch that fight again. He's sitting on a stool, and you could see how much damage the body punches were doing because he couldn't breathe. Like, he was suffocating. It was pretty ugly, man. Canelo versus Munguia. Well, obviously, nobody's giving Munguia a shot. Canelo's going to obliterate him. But I think we'll see more as it gets close. You know, they're going to do the they're not 24/7s, but those specials. So I'm going to watch that, and then I'm going to really try to break it down. But look, man, I believe Jaime Munguia does have a chance. You're saying he has a chance. Yes. Does he win? So I think Ryan Garcia has a chance. Like, just because I say a guy has a chance doesn't mean I'm saying he's gonna win. Y'all really need to pay attention. Listen. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe, share. I'm waiting for someone to hop on. I don't know. You guys don't like talking to me, man? I do this for you guys, man. I do this to talk boxing. I don't do it to hear myself, you know. But I appreciate it, man. I'm talking to the chat. You guys are giving me really good feedback, really good, interesting insights. You know, and that's why I like this. I like my show. You know, I'm starting to like it more and more because I get really good people who know boxing. This one guy, he liked to come and call me a troll channel. I'm sure you've seen him. I'm not giving nobody no clout, but I'm like, bro, these guys know boxing. Troll shit. They talk about real random weirdo shit. I don't do that here, man. You know, I don't get into internet beefs. I don't get into weird ass things. Try to keep it boxing. We can have a little fun with the honeys and the bullshit, but for the most part, you know, break this shit down, man. Zepeda would beat the living shit out of that bum Keyshawn. He would destroy Kid Austin. He beat Shakur as well, in my opinion. Yeah, man. I mean, we're really high on him. I mean, let's pump the brakes just a little bit, because if he gets beat, then we're gonna look like clown. You know what I mean? Not that I'm afraid, but look, man, Larry, I agree. I mean, we're basing it off what we've seen. We've seen Keyshawn struggle against Nibir, all right. And then he beats a guy with painted nails and Pedraza. Watch that fight again. And Pedraza was like painting his nails. Like, what kind of shit is that? That was not a test, bro. That was like a showcase. He beat Kid Austin. Yeah, Kid Austin, he's not ready. We've seen it. You know, they were trying to fast track him. But after that fiasco, the way he looked, getting cut, just fighting like a maniac, he's not ready. And we're going to see him get slowed down. So Zepeda's ready. That's what we're seeing. There's no slick American fighters that's running boxing. Well, They like to think they are, and they are. I mean, if you look at pound for pound, Crawford, Tank Davis, Shakur, Haney, but to me, they're largely improving. Shakur's Twitterson ran for his life last fight. Haney lost to Lomachenko. Throw the Regis fight out. Regis quit. He didn't come to win. Bud Crawford is going to be out another year. That was something else I was going to tap in on is Bud Crawford versus Chris Eubanks. I guess his trainer, Cheeto Bomac, had said that was fake news. So when is this guy going to fight? I mean, they think these guys walk on water. And then we get guys like William Zepeda, who we get guys like Bob Johnson coming in. Oh, he's not that. He's just another flat-footed Mexican. Well, we'll take that. We will take Diego Pacheco, a flat-footed Mexican. We'll take William Zepeda, a flat-footed Mexican. We'll take Navarrete, a flat-footed Mexican. You know why? Because these guys are fighting. Because they're giving us the fights. Where's your fighters? What is Tank Davis doing? What is he doing? Is he going to fight Frank Martin? We don't know, man. We don't know. So, that's what I'm saying, man. Who's Shakur? He retired. As far as I know, he's not mentioning no names. In a clean fight, Zepeda beats them all. Yeah, well, that's another thing. Yes, in a clean fight. If these guys get in here and they hug and they grab and they hold, then it's going to be a problem. But we're going to be watching it. We're going to be judging it. We're going to say, man, this guy's holding on for dear life. When you're going to another fight with fighters with 40-plus fights facing off, are you talking about Munguia and Canelo? I'm thinking that. But yeah, I agree. In street fight, these motherfuckers get slaughtered without peer. Yeah, it's not a street fight though, but I understand what you're saying. LOL, Chitlin, Larry, Fax, Isaac, you look good. Yeah, that's a funny one, huh? Okay, Mexican boxing #1. They're saying he lost the first round, but he didn't. All those Maxi Hughes punches really were deflected, or Zepeda rolled with them. Zepeda wanted to feel Maxi powers. Yeah, and that's a good analysis. I guess people are trying to give Maxi something, like make William look bad because it was like a perfect performance, right? And look, man, the first round, sometimes the first 3 rounds are fill-out rounds, but he didn't waste no time. Look, man, William Zepeda did what he was supposed to do. Not only did he do what he was supposed to do, he did what they thought he couldn't do, which is a whole nother level. Maxi Hughes beat Kambosos, who beat Tio, and then now Kambosos is fighting for a world championship. So he's not a bum. Kambosos is not a bum. Like we call them bums, but they have done something in the sport of boxing. Like De Los Santos was never a champion, and look, he exposed Shakur Twitterson. So that you just got to when you look at boxing, you got to take the narratives and what people are saying, then you take what you think, and then you kind of like compare and contrast, and then filter, and then formulate your own opinion. And that's what I'm saying. These guys, what are you basing Shakur Twitterson being this killer on? You're basing on him running? Are you basing it on a 2-year-old Valdez fight? Or Jamal Aaron was a killer? Joet Gonzalez was a killer? Again, with Shakur Twitterson, I see nothing special. I don't see anything special. If he beat Valdez, it's because he's a fucking weight bully. He was like twice the size. Look, you can see it with your own eyes. When you watch the fight, that's why he missed weight at 130, because he was a weight bully. He was not supposed to be there. That's why he missed weight. Like, I don't understand why people don't see these things and look at these things. But anyway, that's why we talk, right? Once he felt his power, he just ran through him second round and on. It was a shutout master. Yeah, Mexican boxing, yes, that's what you call a master class. Now these guys, they get on here, watch boring ass Hitcherson fight Zepeda. Oh, that was a master class. Oh my God, that's sweet science, man. I'm like, bro, no, beating the fuck out of your opponent, beating him down, making him quit, that's a master class. That's what I want to see. I don't want to see Pity Pat playing tag and call that a master class, a bunch of holding and grabbing and killing the action. That is not a master class in my opinion. Larry Liston, Zepeda didn't lose a second in that fight. He completely destroyed Hughes, who talked like he had a brain injury after the fight. Zepeda doesn't just win, he gives you a lifelong. Yes, that's an excellent point. And a lot of fighters do that. You're never the same. I mean, yeah, you can look at it. You can look at Hughes and you'll realize, like, bro, after that beating, he's never going to be the same. Never. That's fucking scary. Yes. Larry Liston. His punch selection, variation, and volume was as good as ever before. I've never seen Zepeda look this good. I mean, I always knew he was great, but his performance was next level. I see no lies. Like I said, it was effective. He used the jab. He's not a flat-footed Mexican. That's what all these guys are trying to say. But yeah, Larry, always with the hot takes, man. Coming correct. Zepeda is so skilled in calculating. It was beautiful to watch. Yeah, it was exciting, bro. It was like watching a real fight, you know? It's not like watching a guy jab and grab. Look, man, for all these Haney Shakur Twitter fans, and I don't care, and maybe you're an African-American brother and those are your brothers and you love their fights, but you cannot sit here and honestly tell me, hop on my panel, challenge me, and say you ever watched Shakur Twitterson and De Los Santos again. You didn't. You didn't watch Haney and Kambosos again. Because it was a stinker. It was just the shittiest fight I ever seen. To me, Haney Kambosos, the first one, was as shitty a fight I've ever seen. That's why they created the grab counter. He grabbed him like 100 times. That is not fun to watch. Tell me when Zepeda ever wrapped up Maxi Hughes. Did that happen, or did he just wing shots and put a beating on him like nobody's ever done? Jojo hasn't seen the same either after he lost to Zepeda. It's that one guy you don't want to fight. He's like Jel Kazagi. Yeah, man. I mean, there's just fighters like that, and that's what we want to see. Look, forget Zepeda. He's Mexican. Forget all the politics. That's a guy you want to watch fight. They're like, oh, that guy's fighting again. Holy shit, man. Let me call my brothers. Let me call my uncles. You know, let's get together. I want to see that fool. He's coming to nub. You know, it's kill or be killed out here. You want to see him fight again. You can't tell me you watched Shakur Twitterson and then you're like, hey, bro, guess who's fighting? That guy who ran 100 miles. Fuck that fool. Don't ever call me again for some bullshit like that. I mean, that's the reality, bro. These guys can't come on here and tell me different. You can't. You won't. And I see it, because you won't. Larry, listen. So true, bro. That's the real sweet science. Yes, that's the real sweet science, brothers. Again, like, comment, subscribe, hit the like, brothers. I gotta keep stressing that. Hit the like so we can keep it going. And again, hit the link, jump on, talking boxing. Sergeant Giovanni Cabrera is Italian. I think he's half, right? Darius Waddle. Why you hating on our fighters? I think Darius Waddle is one of us. Okay, who's your fighters? I don't have our fighters. Who's your fighters? J-Rock, salute. Loma versus Zepeda next. I doubt it. Again, I said this before in my last show. I think what Top Ring is going to try to line up is Navarrete versus Loma at the end of the year, which is a sweet banger in its own. You know, Bob Arum, if he can, is going to keep it in-house. You know, why would he want to get Loma the belt just to give it up to Zepeda? You know what I mean? Like, that's the thing with boxing, bro. We really have to understand the politics and how they move. And it's the same thing with Top Rank and Bob Arum. Now, if Shakur is going to leave Bob, then I think he says, fuck it. Go fight Zepeda then. You know what I'm saying? I'll meet the minimums. I'll meet the guarantees. You're on your own, kid. But if he re-signs with Top Rank, then he probably gets protected to fight the winner of Navarrete Loma. Or they have a round robin to make good money and good fights, which is. And Zepeda will, I don't know, maybe he gets a free belt because Tank Davis vacates and moves up, which most likely is going to happen. Larry, listen. Excuse me, guys. Davis has power, but one of the lowest punch outputs of any champion. He would struggle really bad with Zepeda. He struggled with flat-footed Isaac Cruz. Yeah, Tank Davis, I mean, look, man, he relies on his power, but that would be an excellent matchup. And I mean, look, man, none of us know. I mean, we know what Zepeda looked like, but Tank Davis is another level. I mean, look, man, I've asked these guys, but at the same time, I'm not ignorant. I'm not going to act like they're trash. It's just we don't know what they are. But yeah, that's a hell of a stylistic. That dude, honestly, I think that's pay-per-view. Maybe it's not, but I would pay to watch William Zepeda versus Tank Davis. You give me a good undercard, and I'm probably going to buy it. You know, I don't know about you guys. Joel with the impressive debut. Joel, is that the Iriarte guy? That's his first name? I know his last name is Iriarte. I wonder what he is. Is he Mexican? Iriarte? He looks Arab. No offense to my Arab brothers. That's just what I say. Arab. You know, covers the whole Middle East, as far as I'm concerned. Larry, listen. Isaac Cruz will get destroyed by Zepeda. So would Ryan. Those would be easy victims. Even Rolly, who I like, would get smashed up. Yeah, man, Zepeda is that dude, man. I mean, look, the names you gave, Cruz and Ryan and Rolly, they're tough. They're tough guys. Like, Isaac Cruz is a beast as far as I'm concerned. He's a tough motherfucker. But Zepeda he's gonna be hard to beat just because his style is throwing 1,000 punches. Bro, that's hell for anybody. You don't want to see that. You want a guy, the best thing when you're boxing is to face the boxer. Because he's not going to try to hurt you. He's content to win on points, and you feel comfortable. And you guys kind of just box. When a guy comes in, hey, take your head off, that could be easy for you. You may want that too. Like, okay, this guy, he is really a flat-footed Mexican. He's rock'em socking him. I'm going to time him, catch him, and it's lights out. But when a guy like William Zepeda, who's coming in with the jab, who's throwing body shots, who's not necessarily throwing with tons of power, but he's just landing shot, and he's not stopping, that's the last guy you want to face. Like, think about it. Who would you rather face, William Zepeda or Shakur Twitterson? Really think about it. If you're a top-level boxer, if you're one of these guys, who would I rather face? A guy who's just going to jab me to death, or a guy who's coming in and hitting me all over? I mean, I think it's a no-brainer, right? Why isn't it T? No, William Parro knocked out Montana Love, so he's not a nobody. He's a tough out. It's not going to be easy, bro. Like, there's no easy fights. I know we talk about it, but at this level, there's no easy fights in the sense like these guys are legit. Maxie Hughes was top 10. You're getting punched in the face. Getting punched in the face is not easy. I don't care who it is. If it's another grown-ass man and he's training and he's punching you in the face, punching you in the body, it's not easy. You know what I mean? But that's where talent, elite, how hard you train, your work ethic comes in, is because your talent should overtake the other guy's lack of ability, right? But he's still a grown-ass man punching you in the face. Guts and Glory, my homie. Just drinking some beer, guys. Just bear with me. Thank you, everybody. Like, comment, subscribe. Gotta look somewhat of a full house. You guys are dropping comments. I really appreciate it. I'm trying to catch up. And again, anybody jump in. If you don't like what I'm saying, if you like what I'm saying, more than welcome. Don't hold back. It's your show, man. I'm welcome to anybody's opinion, even Bob Johnson, the Bob Johnsons of the world. Guts and Glory. Matias is fighting Liam Parr, the guy who TK'd Montana Love, Crip, and now box Shakur. Sorry. Yeah, you know what? That was a rumor. I did hear that. See, this is why I like this shit, man. Guts and Glory is a real one. I did hear that. Yeah, didn't Liam Parr drop Shakura? And Montana Love was a backfoot bitch. And remember, it was a rematch. He threw Parro out of the ring. No, he threw some other Australian dude. He threw him out of the ring. And then, so then he's fighting on the card. It was a pay-per-view, right? And then he gets on the Haney Regis undercard. That's right. And then he gets slept. It was beautiful. Beautiful, 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 man, as they say. Oh, man. I see. That's the shit I could watch again. Maritaya's also, yeah, you know what, Larry? But he needs some more seasoning. Just like with Virgil Ortiz. They need seasoning. A lot of times, I know we're high on them, but they need seasoning. And see, that's why I don't like when they hype. I don't know how you guys feel about Keyshawn or this guy Abdullah Mason. It's look, man, you can say he's this and that, but they still need seasoning. Don't crown him before he's done something. So I'm not gonna crown Murataya before he's done anything. Now Zepeda, I think he's there. He's there. We don't have to crown him. He's at the pinnacle, at the apex of the fight game, and he's ready to make a name. And we could have another Mexican superstar, somebody that's going to fight everybody, right? Because a lot of times these guys get in these positions and they just sit there. They just sit on the ranking and they just, it's politics, bro. A lot of times it is politics and we just have to accept it. Murataya and Zepeda are the best Mexicans and maybe even the best fighters at 135, potential at 140. Yeah, you know what? We got to see how it unfolds. Tank Davis will be fighting Martin. We don't know what Teo's going to do. Devin Haney's supposed to fight Ryan. Devin Haney should get through that. So a lot of it, we don't know what Teo's going to do. You know, we don't know how Frank Martin could beat Tank Davis. Frank Martin is not a bad fighter. Is he on the level? We don't know. We haven't really seen him prove it. I mean, I've seen him struggle his last fight. So, but it's going to be very interesting. Lomachenko, we don't know what he has left. He's a player. And Matias is at 140. He has a tough fight. So, you know, by the end of the year, we're going to have some answers. But it's probably going to take until the end of 2025 before we really have the best of the best. And that's if these guys fight each other. That's if. I mean, that's what, you know, that's kind of the sucky thing about boxing and the great thing. The good thing is I can come in and talk about it, talk to you guys, see what we think, predict, speculate what's going to happen. But at the end of the day, they got to make the fights, you know. And we as the consumer, we got to decide, are we going to support those fights? You know what I'm saying? Or are we going to support them fighting bum after bum after bum? Larry, even some of the East European fanboys believe Zepeda beats Loma. I'm telling you guys. Yeah, you know, I mean, with the Loma thing, yeah, they're kind of sensitive. I mentioned that the guy got all, no, he doesn't beat Loma. And then I broke it down. I said, bro, we don't know what Loma has left. Now, again, I'm going to say this again. If he steamrolls Cambosos, he's going to be the favorite against William Zepeda. He just is. But if he struggles, if he has issues, you know, if he decisions, look, you need to go and steamroll Camboso. We just seen William Zepeda steamroll Maxie Hughes, who beat Cambosos, arguably. And then you go 12 with them? No. You need to make a statement, Lomachenko. You need to show us something. Now, I believe you beat Haney, but can you come back from that rivalry? You know, that's more internal than external. That's more mental than physical, right? Darius Waddle. It'll probably come down to Murtai and Zepeda. Nah, man. Murtai needs more seasoning. Look, don't try to protect Shakur and Tank Davis. Don't be talking about that fight. Let the young guys grow and build like they're letting Keyshawn Davis and Abdullah Mason. Let Murtai grow. And let those guys, Shakur and Tank, fight Zepeda. Like, who's going to step up? Right? That style is too good for them. Because we know they won't. Who? No. Don't even say that, bro. Zepeda's calling him out. He called him out last night. So we shut that shit down. Bob Arum just said he's willing to make the fight. So if Shakur Stevenson doesn't fight him, we know who ducked. Let's just keep it 1,000. Larry Liston. Murtai and Zepeda shouldn't fight each other until these Black Americans. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. See, you can't really say it, but we just said it. That's the thing they don't want to talk about. Now, when I say they, I mean them, but Darius Waddles. I'm not saying all of them, but we have the Bob Johnsons, Darius Waddles. They hear me talk, they hear me say these things, and then they want to deflect, right? They don't talk about their fighters fighting each other. They want to say, oh, you guys need to fight each other, right? Why? William Zepeda's at the top now. He's the mandatory for Tank Davis. Why are you not asking for that fight? See, that tells me you're not a real fan. Now, if I was protecting Mexican fighters, Latino fighters, I wouldn't ask for that fight. I'd be like, no, William Zepeda, he don't need to do that. Why? That don't make no sense to me, man. Look, it's still a sport. Yes, there's the politics, but it's still a sport, and he's number one. So Tank Davis vacates, that tells me he's ducking the smoke. That's all we talk about on YouTube, ducking the smoke. Who wants to smoke? I'm asking for the smoke. You know, like, comment, subscribe, share. Jump on, click the link. You know, come on, challenge me. Let's get it in, man. Let's talk about these things. Don't just type it. You know, talk about it. Voice your opinion. I'm ready for it. Larry, to Darius. Larry listen, talking to Darius. Yeah, Black Americans is so hard to beat. Not like Andrade. We didn't get destroyed by Benavidez at Fulton. Exactly. And look, man, it's not bashing Black fighters. It's not bashing African American fighters. It's not propping up Mexican fighters. It's saying, hey, man, I like what this guy's talking about. I see that they try to protect their fighters. Because if you're a fan of Tank Davis, mostly fans of Tank Davis are not fans of Shakur Twitterson and vice versa. But why are they not asking for their fighters to fight each other? They want them to fight William Zepeda, or they want them to fight Frank Martin. But why? They're both champions. Why are they not fighting each other? That's like, let's throw William Zepeda out the window. Why are those guys not fighting? And why are you not asking for it? We're asking for it. We want William Zepeda to fight everybody. We want Shakur Twitterson and Tank Davis to fight each other. But we got to ask, why are they not fighting? What is the deal? Darius, Andrade ain't black. He's black, dude. He's African American. I think he has roots. You can call it roots. But they were saying Canelo didn't want to fight a slick back fighter, and who they pointed to was Andrade. And then he gets obliterated. Now y'all forgot about him. Make it make sense. Mexican boxing #1. Mexicans have the biggest wins in boxing. That's why they dominate. Andy destroying Joshua was a huge win, and it shows how Joshua's back to himself. I'm kind of missing the mark there, but I get it. Oh, he's on another account. That's him again. How many accounts does that guy have? I love it though. I love it. Is that really his opinion though, or is he just a troll? Or he's a fat troll? As long as the list they be leaving the chats and they see it. Ooh. Pacheco, another fighter, looks to be the goods. Yes, he does. But he's in a stacked division, 168. There's no belts available. He has to play the waiting game. He has to fight tough competition, but not too tough. Like, he's still growing. I think he was like 19. So he's only 21. He's only 21. And that's kind of the thing about boxing is really like everything, like timing, right? Like, you could be in a division with vacant belts. You're young and you just go get a belt. But then you could be in a stacked division. Like, if you're at 147 and Bud Crawford has all the belts, like with Boots Ennis, what are you going to do? Right? You kind of like, damn, I want to get my title shot, but then I don't want to risk it. Right? That's what David's doing. I got my title shot, but I don't want to risk it. So Diego is reaching that point too. It's like, damn, I'm close to getting a title shot, but I don't want to risk it, right? Because what if I fight a tough guy and I lose? Then I'm right back to square one. Then I'm exposed. Then I'm not who they set up. You know how we talk, man. So the politics is real, man. You really got to understand the politics and what it does to the sport. Okay, slide encounter. Salute, welcome. These fighters today stay on Twitter beefing, talk about sparring sessions from the past more than having signing contracts. See, that's the thing, man. And that's what I said, man. I'm doing the series March Madness Boxing, and alone, Better Be a Bivol, Benavidez, they all have zeros. Boots Ennis, Tim Zhu, Virgil Ortiz, they all have zeros, right? You go through division, all these guys have zeros. Why does Tank Davis, Shakur, and Haney, they all have zeros, but yet they've been in the same division for like 3 or 4 years now? Like, how does this happen? These guys, they build their records and they get built up and then they get protected. You see what I'm saying? And that's why they have all these zeros across the board. Like back in the day, you know, legends, like if you look at the sport, all your legends, Hagler, Hearns, De La Hoya, Chavez, they all had losses. A loss wasn't the end of the world. But now with social media, with the Twitter fingers, as you're saying, a loss is the end of the world. And I said this before, like, yes, Devin Haney should beat Ryan Garcia, but this is his career. If Devin Haney actually loses to Ryan Garcia, his career is over. And I want someone to argue that it's not. Because you got to think, his whole career is based off Floyd Mayweather syndrome. Protect the O, protect the O. That's what Floyd Mayweather created, and these guys are trying to emulate. Because once they lose, I mean, they barely sell as it is, but once they lose, they're not spectacular. They don't fight in an exciting fashion. What do you have left? Right? If Andy Cruz isn't paid to take a dive, he schools both guys with ease. Larry. Yeah, Andy Cruz, he's very talented, bro, but he's got like 2 fights. He's another wait and see guy, but they are fast striking. Y'all some fools in the chat. Okay, Daria, because we know who you are. Tang Shushu, the fight. The future. Keyshawn, stop it. Benny, what up, Frank? Yo, what up, Benny? Holla, salute. Andy Cruz learning the American style from the best. Oh, okay, stop it. The best trainer. His son ain't even fighting. His son is like retired as far as we know, bro. What are we talking about? That's a hell of a name anyway, Darius Waddle. Yeah, they're bullshitting him now. Salute, Benny. Andy Cruz isn't learning. He's not. Well, American style, you talking about back foot bitching? Boots, I mean, he's not necessarily a back foot bitch, but I mean, he fights in a decent style. But I don't know. We haven't seen him against a threat. We haven't. He fought Roman Villa, who was like an aggressive fighter, and it took him 10 rounds. But I don't know. I like to see him versus Virgil Ortiz. To me, if Boots Ennis fought Virgil Ortiz or Ken Tszyu or Bud Crawford, I think he back would bitch it. I don't think he's aggressive. I don't think he goes in and fights those guys toe to toe. And see, that's the thing we're talking about, man. Like, yeah, you could fight certain ways against certain guys, but what created the Mexican style, what created what we know as toe-to-toe Mexican style, the legend fights, Gotti Ward, Castillo Corrales, Barrera, Morales, is going toe-to-toe. And we've seen traditionally slick African-American fighters, that's what they call them, slick, because they're not willing to go to toe-to-toe. Floyd Mayweather had said that. He says, I'm not here to go toe-to-toe. I'm here to appoint you. So he created that. So the newer generation, especially like a Shakur, they look at it going toe-to-toe as not boxing. That's not how you box. Whereas we look at it, we see William Zepeda, we see how he fights. Even Benachichis, they fight in an aggressive, come forward style, known as Mexican style. That's what we want to see. So you have to see them against an aggressive, come forward Mexican, right? Like when Floyd fought McDonough or he fought Castillo, he back foot bitch it. Now, he was getting touched up in the first fights, but you watch the second fights, he was definitely back foot bitching it. The second Castillo fight and the second McDonough fight, he ran for his life. You can't tell me otherwise. I don't want to hear this. Oh no, he was pretty boy. He was sleeping dudes. No, he wasn't. He was getting pieced up. Facts. You don't even know your own Black American boxing culture, how each style varies from city to city. Yeah, there's like the Philly shell. What else do they have? The Philly shell. Well, obviously the Philly shell, but Philly fighters were known to be tough. I think the Philly shell was actually, the Floyd Mayweather style was from like Michigan or something. So, yeah, there's all different styles, man. But what do people talk about meth? Like Ken Tszyu. What did he say? That's in my intro, the Mexican style. If they say Mexican style, I take that as a compliment. Flat-footed Mexicans, that's what they're saying about William Zepeda now. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe, share, hit the like. I need the likes to get up. I got a few of you in here. Please hit the like. All right. And jump in, man. I'm here. I'm just talking. Haney always fights with advantages. Yeah, he's a weight bully, bro. We see him literally like almost kill himself to make weight, right? We've seen those pictures. And then, he comes in as a super middleweight. It's documented. People didn't make any weighs in 36 hours before anybody. Like, I don't even know if the other fighter weighs in when he weighs in. Like, how corrupt and bullshit is that? Right? By the way, I'm going at Darius, not, oh, yeah. Oh, I'm having some beers, but I'm just having fun. You know what I'm saying? You don't think Haney is talented, casualty? No, I don't think. I think he's decent, but I don't see elite level skills if we're talking about that. And I broke it down for you. I said, does he have elite level power? No. Does he have elite level footwork? No. What does he do that's elite? Does he have elite level chin? No. We've seen him get wobbled by Jorge Linares of all people. Like, come on, bro. Like, he's definitely has talent, but as far as elite level attribute, no, he doesn't. Even Ryan Garcia has elite level power. Ryan Garcia can sleep people. I mean, that's why Tank Davis fought him the way he fought. That's why he slept people. When have you seen Devin Haney in his sleep anybody? When he fought Regis, he put him down, but why didn't he stop him? Like, go for the kill, bro. We've seen William Zepeda do it. Like, stop. He didn't go for the kill because he doesn't have it in him. He's not built like that. Okay, you're not even African American, all right? We know who you are. Yeah, build better with different rests and more robberies. Protected. See, Larry be cooking. Salute to the what? Alonzo, I don't even know. There's so many troll Alonzo accounts. I don't even know, man. But whatever, man. You're here. Like, comment, subscribe, share. I'm going to have to restock. Thank you for everybody joining. And again, hit the like and click the link. Come talk some boxing with your boy, But, I'm just talking boxing. We're talking about William Zepeda. A lot of William Zepeda talk. Is Shakur Stevenson going to step up to the plate? That's the question. Bob Arum just said it. Bob Arum just said, hey, brother, step up to the plate. Mexicans dominates. Yes. Now, and we have some more champions coming up. Now, I know we lost a couple championships, but we're definitely always in the mix. and we're definitely the biggest supporters of boxing. We have a huge event coming up, Munguia versus Canelo. I mean, some people are down on the fight. I'm excited. It's gonna be a banger. Gonna have a fight party. I hope you guys do too. So let them hate, but we still support the sport, baby. Quitting. Canelo was more of a counterpuncher then, and had to make a 152 catch weight. He looked like an extra from them. Yeah, he wasn't the same. He's not Canelo that we know now, right? Let's keep it a buck. Floyd Mayweather had a catch weight. So I don't get that. You know, these guys, they talk about Canelo catch weights, but Floyd Mayweather had catch weights. You know, he had a catch weight versus Juan Manuel Marquez. He brought him down up from like 135, and then he blew the weight. And Juan Manuel Marquez actually had a catch weight for him at like 145, and then he comes in like 4 pounds heavier, and then he paid the fine. Like, fuck it. And it was a boring ass fight. Like, how do you not stop Juan Manuel Marquez, who's like 2-3, whose best was at 122, and you fought at 154? Like, makes no sense. Oh, really? Okay, I guess you're a passport bro, right? I heard. I don't know, man. It's kind of sus, but whatever, bro. You're entitled to your opinion. Louis Neri can cause the upset, and oh man, you know what? That would melt the internet. Could you imagine if he pulled the upset? I think it's a tall task, but man, because that guy's number 1 pound for pound, and a Mexican beats him, and another champion. Man, you'd have to throw that guy a parade. I don't know. I might have to put him above Canelo if he does that. Like that's definitely a task, bro. Because that guy is on the fucking mountaintop right now. You know what I'm saying? Isaac Bermuda's quitting. Facts, bro. Canelo still doesn't get respect for doing that. Yeah, and he fought him young. He didn't have to fight him. He didn't have to fight Floyd Mayweather. It was Floyd Mayweather that wanted to fight because he knows he needs the Mexican opponent, sell pay-per-views, and it did very well. You know what I'm saying? So, and salute Canelo. Why doesn't Canelo Alvarez doesn't get his props for taking on that fight? He didn't have to fight him. He really did not need Floyd Mayweather. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure he would have been a pay-per-view star without him. Did it help? Yes. But did he need Floyd Mayweather? No. But, you know, they're always going to say that, but they're never going to acknowledge that he was weight drained. You know what I mean? But he didn't fight Triple G. He didn't fight Winky Wright. Why didn't he do those things? He fought a young Canelo that was inexperienced and weight drained him. So there you have it. You know, people don't like to hear that, but it is what it is, brother. Kid Austin loses to Emiliano Vargas and Abdullah Mason. Yeah, you know what? I don't really know. Kid Austin did not look good. Let's just say that. He's okay. He has talent. He's strong. He's a little short, but he's strong. But he fights reckless. He fights reckless as hell. I'm not high on Abdullah Mason. Like, does he look the part? Yeah, against tomato cans. Like, yeah, let's not go over ourselves. He looks okay, but I'm not too high on him. And Emiliano, I really haven't seen too much. He's talented, but I see what you're saying. But you know, as far as these guys, it's way too early to speculate. But you know how people are. Oh my God, Abdullah Mason, he's next. Based on what? That's the thing. Is like, based on what? You can't really judge accurately. Now, Kid Austin, he looks a little more seasoned. He's a little further ahead, and I'm like, yo, he's not ready. He's not ready. And I bet you Oscar knows this, and he's gonna be held back. You know what I mean? He was on a fast track. Had he looked good, he probably would have took another step up. But after that performance, I think they pull him back, so to speak. Larry, listen, not sure he wins, but I think a lot tougher than Tapales. Okay, well, look, man, say what you want. Fulton was tough. It just Inoue was that good, and Tapales was tougher than Fulton. But Inoue is that good. He's that explosive. He's that talented. We've seen Neri. Neri has lost, right? Brandon Figueroa beat him, but he's gonna be tough, man. Like, I can see the difference, the size difference. Like, you can clearly tell. Take away Inoue looking spectacular, but you can see the punches from the bigger guys have an effect on him, and you can see that it's a challenge just because of the sheer size difference. Just like Canelo, it's not even about talent. It's like the size. You know, pause. The size does matter in boxing. You know, that's what makes a boxer great, is he's able to go from a lower weight class to a higher weight class and perform. And you can see it visibly with your eyes. when you take the opposite, you see bigger guys like Haney and you see bigger guys like Shakira, and they're facing these way smaller guys and they're just boxing them. You're like, man, that's weak as fuck. Like, how are you that big and not just obliterating these guys? Right? You see the difference? You see how people look at boxing and they try to spin these narratives? But that's what your boy Frank Bay does, man. I give you that real base shit. Isaac Bermudez, Canelo had to drain himself and do a rehydration clause for a pound for pound number one fighter. What fighter instead would do that? No one really. Oh, yeah, but everybody was on his dick. Look, he was the draw. He was TVE at the time. Now, we didn't buy it, but everybody else did. The public did. And nobody's going to give Canelo a pass. It is what it is. Nobody's going to give him a pass. All we can do is just, tell you the truth about it. And then people are going to decide. But, you're never going to really win an argument with it. But, there is a way to look at it. Haney, Shakur, Bud, Tank would never done what Canelo did. Of course not. They would already did it. They would have already fought each other. Like, look, they should all really be chasing Tank Davis. And they should be meeting his demands, because that's essentially what Canelo Alvarez did. But they don't. Look, man, they're not worried about that. They look at boxing from the Floyd Mayweather perspective as far as, I'm a cherry pick, I'm gonna protect my O, and I'm not gonna, if I need to weight drain and do shit, I'm gonna do it to another guy, but I'm not gonna do it. Like Haney, Tank Davis tried to do that to Haney. He tried to say, okay, you want to fight, you're like a fucking middleweight, well then you're gonna have a rehydration clause. And Haney was like, no. So you see it right there. Just hypocritical. Hypocrites is all it is. Hypocrites. And then that's why we talk boxing, man, because we break it down and try to give you that real shit, Neri is going out in the Shield in the early rounds. Okay, Guts and Glory. Well, I'm gonna put up a predictions for all my guys, Guts and Glory. We can start a prediction league, something like that. If I get enough people, again, I need those likes, those brothers. Need the likes. I need the refill. I need a refill. So again, like, comment, subscribe, hit the link if anybody wants to talk boxing. And just trying to get through, talking with you guys. We've been talking about William Zepeda, Canelo Alvarez, Ryan Garcia, and his NSAC deal. Mexican boxing #1. I had Pitbull beating 7-5 your Tank, or at least a draw. But no way Tank won. He didn't even hurt Pitbull or hit him a bunch of times. While Pitbull landed nasty body shots. Well, look, man, notice the trend, right? What's the trend? I look bad at making excuses, right? Now, in Canelo fought Floyd Mayweather, they're saying that that's an excuse. But no, that's literally in the contract, dude. Like, Floyd Mayweather would not have fought him without that stipulation. Same with Ryan Garcia. I know you guys hate Ryan Garcia, but he did fight Tank Davis with the stipulations. But in this instance, no, you just had a bad performance, and now you're blaming my hand, I'm blaming my tummy, I'm blaming making weight. Like, that's what Devin Haney, his fans, oh no, he had to kill himself to make weight. Well, whose fault is that? Whose fault is that? Like, they literally try to use those excuses. But that's what Frank Bay does, man. Break it down. I'm gonna get a better mic, guys. I know my mic is kind of shitty. Let me know if it's shitty. I know, I'm just really like on a headset, but I'm gonna try to get a better mic so it's clearer and more succinct and more sound. Nerd, mark my words, Canelo will challenge Zurdo for a cruiserweight. Wow, that would be epic, bro. That would be a whole nother level of boxing. That should be dope. But we gotta wait again. It's always wait and see, man. I mean, look, you can give your opinions and what you think, but you still have to wait and see. Last I seen Zurdo, he had to pull out of a fight. He missed weight. He looked like crap against Dimitri Bivol. I don't know much about it, the challenger. I know he's trained by Abel Sanchez. He's a Guillermo or something like that. Zurdo's like, when he's good, he's good. And when he's bad, he's bad. Like, he looked really bad against Bivol. Like, is Bivol that great? Yeah, he's good. But there's no way Zurdo just didn't look good. But hey, if he wins, he's back on top, and that could be a future mega fight. I fucks with it. He struggled with Wu? Who's Wu? Unless that's a typo. Isaac Bermudez. Bud fans like to talk about how Bud spars light heavyweights and heavyweights, but he'll smoke Canelo and every fighter at 168. But when you tell them he should fight Benavidez, man, I love that. Thank you, Isaac. Yes. And this is what I'm talking about, man. These crib narratives,
And it's mostly, look, man, it is what it is. It's this segment of social media, boxing fans. They're not even fans. They don't buy the fights. They don't. Did they support Bud versus Avanesian? I thought he's a superstar. He sold like 5K versus Avanesian, right? Canelo. You just want a payday. Nah, he can really challenge. Look at what Floyd. No, bro, he has to go 3 weight classes. Okay, fight Benavidez, fight Munguia. Oh, nah, I can't do that. And they never give an explanation of why they can't do that. It never makes sense. They literally do not give an explanation of why. I did a short about it. Check out my short about it. But yeah, man, these guys are just hypocrites. It's exact. You can't really talk to them because they're not honest and genuine, like me. Yeah, Shakur, a bigger TikTok star than Ryan. Is he? Oh, I think you're being sarcastic. Sarcasm. I did. Crawford fans love to talk about how Crawford stars big fighters, but why doesn't he have the balls like Canelo and that? No, I don't even look. Here's my thing. I don't even care. But at least go up and fight a 150-pounder. Go up and fight Charlo. Go up and fight Janabek. Go up and fight. You don't even have to fight. Go fight Berlanga. I said this. Why doesn't Crawford, if he wants to be serious about Canelo Alvarez, that's a good fight for both of them. It's good money for Berlanga. Fight Edgar Berlanga. It's a 168-pounder. At least fight a decent guy in Canelo's division to make your claim. Crawford, go fight Berlanga. I'll give you credit for that. Go fight Billy. Go fight Billy. Go fight Shishkin. Go fight somebody that we can give you a chance. Otherwise, you're just like a clout chaser. I did, ho. You're my ho, Darius. Genius of all geniuses. Salute, brother. Isaac, Canelo spars light heavyweights and actually fights them with Bud and fans. Yeah, man, I don't think they have a leg to stand on. It's literally a chasing payday. Bermudez, I wouldn't mind seeing Canelo make easy work of Crawford. Yeah, I said I want to see it. Knock his head off into the 3rd row, because that's what's going to happen. Isaac Bermudez. Frank, did you hear Bomac when they asked him if the money was right with Bud fight Benavidez and Munguia? Bomac said, no, fuck no, what for? Exactly. Well, he was shooting down the Chris Eubanks. I really believe they wanted to fight Eubanks because Chris Eubanks is the one that posted it. So there was definitely talks. And I think he was trying, you got to understand that what they do, that's what I said, social media, they put out things and they're trying to gauge what the fans are thinking. Is it going to sell? Is it going to do well? Do people like this? And I think he would have fought Eubanks. But they've seen the backlash. They've seen people shit on the fight. They've seen that nobody really wanted to buy that fight. And then they said it was fake news. But where the fuck did that come from? Something had to happen. And somebody had to say something for it to become something. You know what I mean? Like rumors are rumors. And maybe they get stretched. The truth gets stretched. But it is based on something legitimate. In a sense, But who's that guy gonna fight? How is he the best and he's taking a whole nother year off? Like, bro, you can't come in here and just claim you're the best. You gotta keep proving it. Part of the being the best is proving it. At least as far as in my book. Isaac Bermudez, quit. Waste of energy for both fighters. It'd be nice to see fan base scream love gate. And that just got overlooked. Salute, Never Sobers. Salute. Check out Never Sobers. Good channel. And then hop on, man. Everybody hop on. Jump in. Tell Frank Bay he's full of shit. Say, fuck you, boo. You don't know shit about boxing. I'm ready for the smoke. Y'all just leave me up there, man. It gets lonely at the top. No, I'm just playing, man. Isaac Bermudez, not even if the money was right. Come on, Bomac. Prove how strong Bud is against big fighters. Let's see if the inspired stories are true. It's all stories, bro. You hit the nail on the head, Isaac. They're just stories. You know what I'm saying? It's just like guys in the locker room. They bang. Like I was talking last night on Sober Channel. Like, if you ever listen to guys, no guy ever lost a fight. Everybody in the world's undefeated. Every guy's banged every chick known to man. You know what I'm saying? Because people tell stories. They get together, guys, they start drinking, maybe do some meth, start talking boxing and then talk about all their, what do you call that? Their accolades, what you've done. Everybody's a millionaire online. Everybody's banging tens all their lives. That's why I posted tortas, man. I'll smash a torta. I like tortas, every now and then. I've lost fights. Ain't no shame in my game, homie. You know what I mean? I'm sure you guys have too. And I'm not a millionaire, in case you're wondering. Not gonna say what I have. I'm doing okay. Just put it that way. But I'm not a millionaire. My box, I wasn't spectacular, but I love boxing. I love to go hit the heavy bag. I love to hit the mitts. I like to spar. I like to nug it up. But you know what it is, man? I think it's a saying from Clint Eastwood. Every man has to know his limits. A man has to know his limitations, So when you hear these stories, man, that's what they're all the bling bling and I'm this and I'm that. That's part of that culture, and it's always trying to one up each other, and that's why they do all the bullshit. I did. I've been doing it. So you're full of shit. What? WAP? Oh, hey. We gotta kind of keep it somewhat clean here. You know what I mean, guys? Like they be watching. Frank, you gotta be slick with it. Be slick with it. Omar E, John Boxing, D. Call Williams, a flat for the Mexican. Well, yeah, of course that's gonna happen. Look, you guys see it. I am dropping the link for Darius. There it is. You've seen it, heard it. Okay. Isaac Bermudez. These new era Mexicans are catching on, bro. They switching shit up. Retire, for example. You have to explain that further, but I think I know what you mean as far as like not being a flat-footed Mexican. They're hating because they know William Zepeda is the real deal. Of course, bro. Look, man. Look, you gotta watch the fights. That's what I'm saying. A lot of times I don't think these people watch the fights. Because you can't tell me you watched Shakur Stevenson run for 12 rounds and people were booing. They were literally booing. And then you watch William Zepeda beat the shit out of a guy and everybody's cheering. And then you say William Zepeda ain't shit. Like, what the fuck are you watching? Zepeda should get a memo Heredia to add. Yeah, man. They should. Well, he looks big and strong, man. But you know what? In this game, man, with the way these guys be doing shit, you need all the help you can get. Put it that way. Pound, salute. Zepeda and Golden Boy Promotions touch who the fuck off he is born. I hear what you're saying, Pounds. You know what I mean? Like, why sacrifice Zepeda? You got a good fighter, ticket seller, people want to see him, and then throw him in with Shakira. Shakira runs for 12 rounds, see the joints out, gets a win, and they all hail him, and then Zepeda loses his clout. Like, yeah, don't help him. But at the end of the day, man, I think Zepeda, he needs a belt. If that fight's there, we want to see it. But I hear what you're saying, bro, and I agree with you. It's giving them clout. They don't earn it. Hawkers, salute my boy Frank in the chat. Happy. Is it St. Patrick's Day? Hey, I'm out of the loop. Holy shit, I need to put some green on. Zepeda head move getting better. He utilizes jab. He will be prompter, boxers, and disrupt. Look, okay, he's throwing me off. Yeah, he uses the jab, head movement. He does everything right. People are mistaken because I see a lot of punches and they think, oh, he must be a brawler. He must be weak. But it's like, bruh, you don't know shit about boxing, right? Darius Waddle. I've dropped the link. Everybody's seen me here drop the link. That's why I do the lives. That's why I'm here. Because people see me talk to you. So you can't mistake it. That's what Isaac Rayo wants to match De Los Santos. Yeah, I seen that. It's supposed to be on the undercard. They're really trying to stack the Tank Davis undercard, hoping it doesn't fail. But yeah, we'll have to get to that. And again, like, comment, subscribe, Sean. I'm gonna re-up my brewskis. You guys drink one for me. Re-up your brewskis. Keep the comments going. I'm gonna take a little intermission because I gotta get some beer. You know what I'm saying? And like, comment, subscribe. Gotta hit the like. Gotta hit the like. Gotta hit the like. I'm gonna keep saying it. And hit the link. Nobody's hit the link, man. I don't know what it is. You know, I thought you guys like to talk boxing. I know my homies in the chat do. You know, they're real ones. They're probably with their chicks, you know, eating some grub. What y'all about to grub on this Sunday, you know? But let me grab a brewski. Let me get that for you. And I'm gonna leave you guys with something a little Little chump
For
chump.
those who don't know what my job is, I actually work at a shoe store Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. The guy next to me is my boss. He's super nice. So most of the time I'm in the front, but if you happen to walk in and don't see me, I'm in the back. We buy, sell, and trade. So if you have used shoes that you no longer want, bring them in and we'll cash you out. The name of the store is Soul Plier and we're located at the Parks Mall in Arlington. My favorite part about working here is I get a really good discount on all the shoes, so obviously I take all the shoes that I like at the end of my shift. I love my supporters. They're so cute. These girls were asking me for pictures and this guy had me sign his shoes. So shout out to everyone who drops by and shows love while I'm working. For those who don't know what my job is, I actually work at a shoe store Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. The guy next to me is my boss. He's super nice. So most of the time I'm in the front, but if you happen to walk in and don't see me, I'm in the back. We buy, sell, and trade. So if you have used shoes that you no longer want, bring them in and we'll cash you out. The name of the store is Soul Plier and we're located at the Parks Mall in Arlington. My favorite part about working here is I get a really good discount on all the shoes. So obviously I take all the shoes that I like at the end.
You my dinner. You the dinner I want to do.
This is ridiculous.
You gonna fill me up tonight.
I mean, you don't eat food though? You're not a normal person.
Yeah, I eat food, but I don't want to eat no food tonight. I want to eat your motherfucking ass for the night, okay?
You wanna eat my ass?
Yeah, I want to eat your ass for the night. You what I want to eat for the night. You all the food I need for right now. What's wrong? Is you gay or something? You don't like pussy or something?
No, I'm not.
So what you is, a little bitch or something? I'll whip your goddamn ass. Where you going? You my dinner. You the dinner I want to do.
This is ridiculous.
You gonna fill me up tonight.
My titties, fake booty, fake stomach, fake. You wanna know what's real? This personality. My personality is real. You know what else is real? The real deal. That Miami light plastic surgery happened.
By your fuck ass this motherfucking summer, bitch. I'm finna have my motherfucker. I want some snow crabs and I want to pop this pussy all motherfucking summer. So, bitch, I need a motherfucking Henny and some motherfucking Plan B, bitch. Bitch, I need some Henny and a Plan B. Bitch, I need some Henny and a Plan B. Plan B, bitch, I need a Plan B. Show me a Plan B. Pop that motherfucking cat teeth. Y'all, come here, come get this motherfucking ass. Pop that ass.
All right, you know Frank messed with the ratchet shit. Y'all like that ratchet shit? I know y'all do, man. You ratchet like me, baby. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe, hop in. We're going strong. Thank you for everybody tuning in. A nice Sunday stream. Drinking a beer. What are you guys drinking on? What are you guys eating? You know, trying to get some carne asada ready. Get some ribs. You know, hopefully you're having a good Sunday morning dinner. Good Sunday dinner. You know, Easter will be coming up. This week is going to be slow. But the end of the month, you know, we got some good cards coming up. And then January, February, March, April. April will be, I'll look forward, but you know what I mean. Oscar Valdez, Tim Zhu coming up. Let's go. Zepeda's like a Mexican Aaron Pryor. Okay. Yeah, I could see that. He's a beast, bro. Everybody's high on him. Quentin Venado too. Cug Lonzo returns. And with the Pig Boy, Johnny Boy, and that guy is crazy, man. I guess everybody knows who that guy is. Mexican boxing #1, baby. That's right. Mexican boxing best wins as of late. Andy versus Joshua, Espinoza versus Bobisi, Estrada versus Chocolatito, Solito versus Loma, Canelo versus Mel, Adrian, versus Noshinga. Well, he lost the rematch, but yeah, man, huge wins, man. Andy's a legend. Like I said, Rocky Balboa, Sylvester Stallone did a documentary on it. You guys got to catch that on Andy Ruiz's epic historic win versus Joshua. And Joshua's never been the same. Like I'm not pissed quitting off. But I want to see Joshua in Fury. That'll be a hell of a fight. Estrada Espinosa versus Robesi was a big win. Espinosa came from behind, knocked him down the last round to come from behind. Estrada versus Chocolatito, beating the legend. And Solito versus Loma, a guy with how many losses did Solito have? Maybe 10 or 12. No. Well, he has a few losses. You know, he wasn't supposed to be the superstar, and Jamel ran for his life. You know, and Adrian and Nashingo was the champion. So, I mean, that's why we watch boxing, bro. You can't call these guys the great. You know, they want to hype up Bud Crawford, they want to hype up Haney and call him the greatest, whatever. But you know, they have to fight fights. Isaac, I want to see Bermuda versus Maritaya. I mean, I want to see Maritaya versus Zepeda. Yeah, that would be a fucking war, dude. That might be Barrera Morales. But I think Maritaya is not ready. He's still a little green. He needs he needs a little bit more seasoning. You know, Quentin Lassiter, Mason, Carrington, Davis, all being called great. Exactly, man. They're just hyping these guys up. It's like what Tio said. They want to hype the black fighter. And if I say it, then I'm bad. But you know, Tio says it, and they try to call him crazy. So what is it? Is it true or we're crazy? You know, like with Ryan going crazy. Is Ryan saying something, or is he just a nutcase? I don't know. That's what makes it interesting, you know. With social media, it makes it doubly interesting because now everybody has a voice, which can be good and can be bad, as we can see, because a lot of false narratives get spread. But that's why I like to have these talks, man. I like to break it down, kind of get to some truth. Can't really cover the entire truth, but just, you know, something to think about. That you hear me and you say, hey man, Frank made a good point. Or I hear Chitlin, I hear Isaac, you know, they make good points. Larry makes good points. Quentin makes good points, man. You guys know your boxing. You're to be surprised, man. Most channels, most social media, they talk about one guy. You know, they literally have channels. There's like I would say like 20, 30 channels. When Spence got beat, they like closed their channels because they made their whole channel about Earl Spence or PBC. And I got accused of that. They said, oh, you're a Canelo fanboy. Bro, I really rarely make my content is not all Canelo Alvarez. I think it's been slow. I've really done much because it's been slow. And you can only talk about Canelo Alvarez so much. You know what I'm saying? Matias is what Tank should be. But see, on the flip side, when you do these YouTube things, you make videos, you do lives, you kind of have to put whatever's trending, right? If you want viewers, if you want subscribers, you know, if you want to grow, you have to talk about what's popular. And there's a channel I won't name, but they just bash Canelo Alvarez daily. And I was like, bro, you can't do that because then you're going to look bad if Canelo proves you wrong. And then it happened. They looked really bad. And you know what I'm saying? That's why I don't hitch my wagon to one particular fighter. Try to talk about every boxer. Try to talk about the entire sport. But I am going to have favorites. I'm going to have little biases. But, you know, that's to be expected. Darius, yeah, is the... Yeah, we know who that is, man. We know who you are, brother. It's all good. As long as you're here, like, comment, subscribe. You know, maybe that's the guy who be giving me thumbs down. But that's just being a hater, bro. Hate's not in my heart. Like, I would block you if I was a hater and you're talking shit to me. Isaac Bermudez, Quinn, don't forget Morrell. They're already crowning him the best at 168. They're waiting after Canelo to fight Benavidez. So say Canelo ducking Morrell. Yeah, you already know, man. And that's what Canelo said, and people said it. Even if he fights Benavidez, they're gonna say he's ducking Morrell. So I think he did say it. They're always gonna say and then if he does that, then they're gonna say he's ducking and Billy. But look, man, this is boxing. They need to fight each other. That's my thing. Why is not Benavidez, Morrell, and then Billy, and all these guys fighting each other? Like, make it make sense, bro. It's just like what we see in these other divisions. Why are they not fighting each other? Like, you can't sit around and get one victory and then say Canelo's ducking you because you beat Caleb Plant. You beat a guy who Canelo already beat, and now he's ducking you because you couldn't even stop Caleb Plant. Like, let's stop the bullshit. Not that David's not a threat. Don't get me wrong. See, people when they hear you say that, they say, "Oh, you don't want Canelo to fight David Benavidez." I'm saying no. They need to fight each other. Like, how can you have all these guys that are undefeated and this good, but they're not fighting each other? Like Canelo Alvarez, he fights 2 times a year. He does. He fights 2 times a year. He can't fight everybody. If you're trying to make a name for yourself, you're trying to become great, then you need to fight 3 or 4 times a year, maybe 5, and fight everybody and make your claim. Like, you can't just fight once or twice like he does, and then expect it to be thrown in your lap. That's just not how life works, dude. Talking real greasy, chilling. Hawker, I'm a big Lomachenko fan. I'm also a Canelo Alvarez fan. You know, both of these guys are on the downside. Now, we don't have to like it, but it's true. Of course, man. Look, man, everything has a shelf life. You know what I mean? One day, my son is going to overtake this. Whatever I have, my son is going to replace me. Because everything has a shelf life. You know, we all have a time limit. And especially in sports. Nothing lasts forever. You could lose, you can get injured, you know, you could get a divorce, you know, life happens. You know, like we're seeing with the Charlos, like they're done, they're cooked, they wasted their career, they wasted their talent. And that's what it looks like Dave is doing. All these guys that are waiting for Canelo, like what is Crawford doing? Dude, you're already older, you need to do something, but you're not. You're just gonna sit there and make people, tell people you're the best without proving it. And that's okay. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm gonna drop the link again. You know, I thank everybody in the chat. They keep me going, keep the conversation going. You know, I do it for you guys. You guys keep me on my toes. And I got real boxing heads in there, you know what I'm saying? And I appreciate it. Quentin, true, Omar E. I'm sure we'll like to see William retire Lomachenko. Well, and again, man, we have to wait. Now, I'm not calling Lomachenko cooked or done, but he is older. That Haney fight took a lot out of him. You know, he was in the war. You know, he actually came back from war. You know, and there was a lot of talk that he wasn't really in the war. And that was just a lot of hate and bullshit. But that fight, man, took a lot out of him. That's my opinion. And if he struggles even remotely, look, William Zepeda ran through the guy who beat Kambosos, arguably. Okay? So if Lomachenko even struggles remotely, I don't know, man. William Zepeda would have to be the favorite. Now, will Lomachenko be the favorite in that fight? Yes, he probably would just on name alone. But we got to go on what we seen. I thought Lomachenko beat Haney, but you still have to look at how much does he have left. You know, does he have that fire in his belly? You know, that's what they're questioning Canelo. Does he still have that fire in his belly? And they say Canelo's all about the money. And I said, well, but if that motivates him, if that motivates Canelo, then I'm all for it, right? People use the money as an excuse to like, oh, he's just all about the money. He doesn't want the smoke. But no, maybe that motivates him. So he fights Monkey, he fights Benavidez. But in the case of Lomachenko, they said that undisputed motivates him. So he loses and goes right back to a belt. So basically you have like two losers, Kambosos and Loma fighting for a belt, right? That's boxing though. But we don't know what he has left, man. Now again, if he obliterates Kambosos, then yeah, then he's still the man. Gotta wait and see. Guys were me fucking nerds waiting for Canelo ducking Morrone. Yeah, of course, man. It's a hipster take. But that's boxing, bro. But that's why Canelo said what he said. He says, bro, it doesn't matter who I fight. They're always gonna say I'm ducking somebody. Look, man, they say he's ducking Bud Crawford. Make that make sense. Fatso Omar is there. Then how many accounts does this guy have? If he's who we say who he is. But I know that guy. Yeah, he's a hater. Hater. He drinks Haterade. Got my brewski. What are y'all drinking, man? I got Modelo. Bringing off some Modelo, man. Need to feed my tummy. Andrade is a Cape Viridian descent, not Panamanian. I don't even know what Cape Viridian is. I'm pleading ignorance. As far as I'm concerned, Impala, yes, he's retired. Look, man, and I said this earlier. I said, look, man, once a fighter starts talking about retirement, you should just retire. That means your head's not in the right place. I don't even care if it's a joke. Even if it's a joke, it's not a joke. It's because it means you're really thinking about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if you're joking, what do they always say? It's a little in joke. There's always some truth to it. That's what makes it funny. You know what I mean? So the fact that you're so quick to do that tells me you're bitch made. You know, people will get offended saying Shakur's bitch made. But that's bitch made shit, bro. Because you don't get what you want. Just fight. Just fight. That's all you gotta do. Fight. He hasn't fought since November. He's gonna wait 6 months, 7, 8 months. This is what we're talking about. Like, all you're doing is on Twitter. Like, that dude talk literally in this sport means nothing. But these guys, they get on here and now he outboxes William Zepeda easy. Okay, you guys are beefing. I don't do the beef, but it's funny. Y'all can have at it. And Paula, no, he's just an attention whore playing victim. So Daddy Aaron could feel bad and put him against flat-footed one-dimensional fighters. Yeah, he was mad because he wanted Navarrete, who he feels is easy lick, right? He's a flat-footed Mexican. I can go in there, I can dance around him, beat him easy, and I get my clout up. And when Bob told him no, because why am I going to build you up if you're a free agent and you're going to leave me? Why am I going to sacrifice a ticket seller, makes good fights for you just to leave me? That don't make sense. But they're not too bright, bro. They don't really think ahead. They just go on impulse and they say whatever comes to their, ignorant head. A Tank gonna collect more purses? Yeah, William Zepeda is his challenger. Now a real fighter would be like, yeah, give it to me. Let's do it. But these guys, they ain't about that smoke, man. They ain't about that business. I'm telling you, man, nobody wants to fight William Zepeda. Larry, listen, that's why I respect the old American fighters a lot more than these modern clowns who argue all day on Twitter. At least they fought the best at the time and fought regularly. Yeah, you can't even argue it. I mean, Larry, that's not even an opinion you can really argue. We know it. These guys, they don't fight regularly. They take way too long breaks. They need to be fighting 3 or 4 times a year. Bob Johnson is back. I really hope this is not who they say he is, but Bay Area on like 3 or 4 accounts already. Like, come on, man, stop it. But it's cool, man. I respect it. That you're a fool. Andrade, what the fuck is that? I don't know. I guess I'm ignorant. I guess I failed geography or history, whatever. Davis to face how? He's not even fighting, bro. If this pay-per-view tanks, then that's just fake. Now you're big upping yourself. Backs Bob. Yeah, that guy's definitely talking to himself. Larry listens like we're living a fucked up alternate universe where these fighters are just pussy runners. It is. It's called. You know what? We need to make a video. It's called the Floyd Mayweather effect. Like we could do a documentary and show how it's affected these guys and their mentality. That running is called the sweet science. Like everything's backward, Darius, these Mexicans are delusional. Okay, you're talking to yourself now, bro. And you don't even know. Half these guys might not be Mexican. You don't know. They could be African American. They could be white. I'm pretty sure like Hawker is white. And he's, he got stripes. Bob Johnson, why did Andre say bet on black before he fought Benavidez? Yeah, and that's what he used. That's why they said Canelo was ducking an African American. That was Andrade's calling card. Yeah, giving himself props. Okay, more internet beef. I actually like the way Andy Cruz fights, very well rounded. Yeah, I said it before. I think he's the best out of all those guys. I think Andy Cruz beats Tank Davis. Maybe not Tank, but he beats Haney and Shakira. But we got to see more. I think he's the most talented out of all those guys, but it's way too early to tell. Andrade, savage for fooling all the black folks. Well, I mean, it's not really fooling. If you just look at him, you would assume. I mean, we don't even know, but I hear what you're saying. Yeah. Hella black fighters. Who? I haven't seen it. They don't fight each other, JA05. Who? They don't fight each other. You can't tell me that. They don't fight each other. When was the last time 2 top African Americans fought? You're going to talk about Spence and Crawford. It took 5 years to make. It took 1.5 years just to negotiate. And then what happened to him? We haven't seen him since. So don't tell me that. You're full of shit. Boobies, butter, Andrade. Ward never lost. Well, he retired early and his style stunk. He lost to Kovalev. We know, and he low-blowed him in the rematch. So let's keep it a buck, bro. That's the only guy you can name, and he sucks. He was never relevant, and all he does is hate on Canelo to sell his shitty book. That's what you got, and that lets me know, bro, you're a casual. And nothing wrong with being a casual, but I already see the angle that you're trying to perpetrate. Quentin Lassiter, the pretty boy Floyd Mayweather being aggressive is a myth. Of course it is. Look, was he as bad as Shakur? No, but if you watch his rematches against Castillo McDonough, that motherfucker ran for his life. They were incredibly boring fights. The Andre Berto fight was incredibly boring. Even the McGregor fight was like nothing spectacular. McGregor just like quit. He just got winded. But Floyd should have flattened him. Like what AJ did to Ngannou, Floyd Mayweather should have did. But he they say, oh no, well he was pretty boy, but Mayweather, he had bad hands. I don't give a fuck what you tell me. Bad hands or not, like that sounds like an excuse. It's just, how is it coincidence that when they have bad performances, their hands or something, right? But with Canelo, it's slippage. Oh, he didn't stop Ryder. Well, Munguia did, and he beat the shit out of Ryder. Oh, but that means he's slipping. But when Mayweather did it, oh, it was just bad hands. Why? You know, Canelo, that's what he should do. We should say, oh, no, he's just saying Canelo's hands are bad. And Canelo did have a bad wrist. He showed the pictures. He showed the doctor reports, like he had surgery on his hand, on his wrist. And guess what? He still came back and fought. Huh? Yeah, but nobody says anything about that. Y'all mad Mayweather? Oh, stop it. Now you're just bullshitting. I literally think you don't know any other names. The GOATs? They're not the GOATs. We know they didn't fight anybody. We know they ducked a lot of fighters. Look, Ward ducked Bivon better be it. How is it that he just retires as soon as those guys are his mandatories? It's fact. It's history. Yes, Abel. Laugh emoji. Larry, listen, I like Mayweather, but Ward was a fraud. And yes, he did. We know that. Yeah, you can like Mayweather. I mean, he was, look, Mayweather was iconic for the era, but you can't say he was exceptionally exciting. The biggest fight he had, Pacquiao, was boring because Floyd stuck to join him, and Pacquiao's shoulder was hurt. Mayweather argued, yes, yeah. Mayweather's own dad said that Oscar beat him. Dude, Floyd Mayweather Sr., who trained Oscar De La Hoya, had said that, yeah, he beat my son. It's there. He said it. He never denied it. Bray, hopefully Shakur fights either Zepeda or Murtaya. I doubt it, but you never know. Bob Arum just said it's possible, so we might see it. If we see it, man, it's gonna be a hell of a fight. I mean, and yeah, I'm talking shit about Shakur, but it is gonna be, can William Zepeda do it? Because it's, you know, Shakur is gonna have the advantage. We know with the holding and the grappling and the low blows. Like Shakur was hella low blowing Conceição. He's a dirty fighter. You know, with the low blows and the grappling, he could really stifle Zepeda. He's gonna hold on for dear life. You can bet that. And he could win a lot of rounds doing that. You know, jabbing, grabbing, that's gonna be his only weapon. Most of our great fight boxers retiring things. Of course. Look, man, it's not a coincidence. You can't convince me otherwise. Okay, did he beat Kovalev? Yeah, he robbed Kovalev, and in the second fight, he low blowed the shit out of him. You can't tell me he didn't. Like, I can see it with my own eyes. I can see it. It's not controversial. And then he retires when the heat in the kitchen. What do they say? When the kitchen gets hot, he bailed. Bray, great fights. Murtaya doesn't come across as flat-footed. Dude is elusive with speed and aggressive as fuck with power. Yeah, Murtaya is not your typical, prototypical flat-footed Mexican. He definitely can box his ass off. But I've seen Robert say that, you know, Murtaya has a mentality. He wants to perform. He wants to look good. So, yeah, he can back the bitch, but he's coming to knock you out. That's just what he wants to do, you know. He wants to look impressive. Mexican style is fighting like a drunk. How? Who? Triple G adopted Mexican style. Tim Tszyu, do they fight like that? No, it's a compliment. People respect that. William Zepeda did not fight like a drunk. I mean, maybe when you see his Navarrete, you think, yeah, maybe, but they're beating top level guys, so. Mexican boxing, the numbers don't lie. In reference to what? You're always on point. I'm just going through the chat. I'm looking at. I don't know what you're referring to, so let me know. Haney has elite work ethic and dedication. That's why he's going to look. I give him. That's what I said. I said I think he has that. Like, he's a gym rat. Like, he's dedicated to boxing. Is that why he's going to beat Ryan? I mean, I give Ryan a chance, but I don't think. But see, here's my dilemma. I don't see Haney being anything special. That's why I give Ryan a chance, because Haney, how many times? What is so? Jay, I want you to tell me what's elite about Haney. Work ethic, like anybody can be a hard worker. Dedication, that don't make you good though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can be dedicated to anything. I could think I'm the best fucking you know, I don't know what to say. Like, I can make the best drawings. I'm dedicated to drawing. But that don't make me an artist. You see what I'm saying? Like, just because you have to have an elite level skill, right? Something special that you can hone in and make you great. And Haney's just not. He's just not that. It's like when you watch Regis, it was a boring fight. It was not exciting. If he was elite, he would have got Regis out of there. I can't crown Murtai yet, but so far, like I'm saying, yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Like, yes, I'm high in them, but I don't want to be like these Crips and tout the Masons and Keishons as the great. Oh, they're so great. You know, I'm not gonna be a hypocrite. I mean, I could be, but like, I'm not gonna crown. If I don't crown them, I'm not crown Murtai, and I'm willing to say he needs more seasoning. Okay, but he is good. I think he's more proven than those other guys. He's fought better competition. All you look at their box recs. Look at Keyshawn Davis' box rec and look at Muratai's. You'll notice Muratai on the way up has fought way better competition. And dude, don't mention Zepeda. Not Zepeda, Pedraza. The guy had painted nails. Motherfucker was wearing like fucking lip gloss in there. It's really, really weird. So don't give me that. But like, comment, subscribe. Please hit the like, hit the like, hit the like. I'm dropping the link for anybody who wants to hop on. You know, Frank Bay is just rambling, slamming, bambling. We're talking about William Zepeda. Whatever you guys want to talk about. If you got something you want to talk about, I'm just going through the chat. Talking about William Zepeda, possibly Tank Davis, possibly Shakur, Twitter Sin, possibly Lomachenko. There's Canelo Munguia. There's Tim Zhu and Queef Thurman. I guess the Amazon Prime, for all those of you who have it, they have a preview. So Isaac Cruz and Rolly Romero. And then we have Oscar Valdez and Liam Wilson, which should be a good fight. I mean, is it a top level fight? Probably not, but it's a good fight. And then you have Sinicia Estrada. She's a little cutie. And Yocosta Valle, who's a baddie. So I'm just watching it for that. But yeah, it's gonna start heating up, guys. Alonzo's a weirdo. Maybe. But everybody, man, I welcome everybody. Everybody's welcome. Frank Bay boots nobody unless you're just being a moron. Okay. Abel, Cooking, Hawker, Mustang, salute. In head-to-head title matches, USA Mexico is basically a draw. But if you count the Mexican Americans on the Mexican side, then Mexico, yeah, if that's weird, it's like they'll say flat-footed Mexican, right? But then when it comes to the America versus Mexico debate, they'll try to claim Mexican Americans as Americans. They'll say, "Oh, you're supposed to root for Americans." Like they did that with the Nui and Fulton. They were like, "Oh yeah, you need to root for the American." It's like, no, bro. I don't look, man. The way I look at boxing is I just look at exciting fights, what fights I want to see, and for the most part, as far as if we talk about American fighters, like Nui said, they got no heart. He made kind of a controversial statement. He said American fighters have no heart. But we know he wasn't talking about Mexican Americans. We know who he was talking about. He was talking more about like back for bitching. You know what I'm saying? Hitchinsons, Shakur, Twitter sins, you know, etc., etc. Yep, there's always another guy coming up. Yeah, Oscar staying in it. Top ranked, they got Muratai, Emiliano. You know, Oscar got this Iriarte. Also, Lindolfo Delgado coming up. Richard Torres. Hey, man, as I said, man, we're always in the mix, baby. Always in the mix. You can't leave us out. Like, what would boxing be without Mexicans? Where would it be? I was thinking that where would boxing be without Canelo Alvarez? Like, what would you really be talking about? And I don't make it all about Canelo, but like, what news would it make? Like, all the news usually it starts with him, and then we break off to like William Zepeda, Oscar Valdez, Mexican Zoo, Tim Zoo. You know why he got clout? Because he's taking the Mexican style angle. They had to find a way to like attach themselves to Canelo Alvarez with the whole Mexican thing, right? Yeah, that's good shit. Pretty soon you'll be paying to nah. Hell no. No way in hell. I don't know, but well, you can't sell William Zepeda as a pay-per-view fight. Shakur, how? Based on what? That's what I'm saying, man. Y'all can hop on and tell me how, but I don't see it. Alonzo, amazing. Minor troll channel. How? Again, man, you guys make statements, but you need to be able to say it. You need to say how. And again, look, I'll take it, I'll own it if that's what you want me to be, and then I'll fill that lane. But I don't see how. You know, to me, that's when people talk about like bullshit and I don't know. They talk about their fucking wives leaving them and all the drama. I don't know. Really, I just talk about boxing, man. I leave that other shit to y'all. Emilio Von Vargas' head move is slicker than Shakur's feet. Well, Shakur backs up, man. You know, he has a real bad habit of pulling his head back. Emiliano, I'm seeing good things. I'm seeing a good style, but I haven't seen his chin tested. Right, says the Chavin Tool. Yeah, man. I mean, I don't know. Frank Bay stays in his lane. They have their lane. If they want to come here and commingle, I'm welcome. I don't really step out of my lane unless I feel it was is necessary. But they're welcome. Everybody's welcome. You know, here I don't boot or disqualify anybody. But Jose Garcia, welcome. Thank you. Like, subscribe, comment. Floyd's advantages is reach. He has a style where he dives in and pulls back easily, done with his unusual arm reach. Yeah, he's a good fighter. I just don't think he's TBE. And I think his style really hurt boxing. You can't tell me Manny Pacquiao versus Floyd Mayweather, the dope fight it was, didn't hurt boxing. I've seen a lot of people leave boxing. Like you would think, right? You would think it was such a huge fight. It would have made boxing bigger, but all it did was make it worse. Like, how does that happen? I mean, that's my opinion. Am I wrong? Did it hurt or help boxing? My opinion is that Floyd Mayweather hurt boxing, especially with the Conor McGregor fiasco. So then we get these crossover fights, and it makes MMA people think that boxing sucks, and you know the whole yada yada thing. Welcome, my first guest. My first guest. I'm so excited. Is this the Real Sobers?
What's up, bro?
What's up, boo?
Chilling, bro. What you talking about?
Man, I'm just going through the chat, man, just reacting to Zepeda. Mostly we're just talking about Zepeda and Shakura. Does he take the fight? Does he bitch out? Ryan going crazy, Canelo Munguia, or whatever's on your mind, man. Whatever you want to address.
So Zepeda versus Shakur, bro. Do you think that's a fight he'd really make?
Well, Bob Arum said that he's willing and ready.
Bob Arum said he's okay. So Bob Arum is willing to sacrifice Stevenson's what it sounds like now.
Look at the screen if you can look at the thumbnail.
Bob Arum has now welcomed the possibility of Shakur Stevenson versus William Zepeda happening next. Let Oscar De La Hoya call me and I'll get that fight done for July. Oh shit. Well, hey man, let's see it happen, bro. Fuck that. Is Zepeda ready?
You don't think he's ready?
Is Zepeda ready? I'm asking you. Do you think Zepeda's ready?
Ready in terms of
does he need another? Does he need another back foot bitch?
No.
To prepare for style.
No, this is what Maxie Hughes, in my opinion, was supposed to be. Like Maxie Hughes is a back foot bitch, so he was supposed to. If there was something to expose, like imagine if it'll win a 12-round decision, you'd say he was exposed.
He brutalized that dude, bro.
Do you remember the end of the fight? It was like the dude couldn't breathe. Like he beat him up.
Yeah, he fucked his shit up. So who do you think would win that fight? You think Zepeda would beat Stevenson?
Okay, you know you know how we are, man. In my chat, you know I got Mexican boxing #1, so I know everybody wants me to say, "Oh yeah, Zepeda goes in, kicks his ass," you know, with mucho machismo, right?
No, keep it real.
That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to keep it real. It'll be tough. Look, Shakira. I know we hate his guts. We talk hella shit, but he can make it difficult. He's tall. He's rangy. He can jab.
He's shorter. He'll be smaller in there against Zepeda.
Will he?
Yeah.
But when he rehydrates and when he gets his full size, pause.
I don't know. Zepeda's like 5'9", 5'10". Shakir's like 5'8".
Okay. Well, shit. That's why I have.
Zepeda's like be the bigger dude.
Okay. Well, but you know the style. It's just the style, right? He could jab and run all night. Like, he really could, especially if he's fully 100%, because they said he wasn't 100%. So let's just give him the benefit of the doubt, right? Let's say that he wasn't 100%. He still outboxed De Los Santos.
I don't think he outboxed De Los Santos. I think he lost that fight, bro.
Okay, I see what you're saying, but as far as like, that's what I'm trying to say. Let's give him the benefit of the doubt that he wasn't 100%, right? Let's say he really wasn't. Like, De Los Santos couldn't do shit.
Well, De Los Santos wasn't. Neither of them were giving each other anything.
Right.
That, you know what I mean? No one. Zepeda will be different, bro. Zepeda will be different, bro, because he's gonna come forward.
Let me ask you this then: who would you rate better as a better measuring stick? Who's a better, Maxie Hughes or De Los Santos?
I'm not sure because De Los Santos is kind of unheralded. He beat Rayo, right? But that was a quick fight, and that was a quick, that was like a quick shootout. And Maxie Hughes, he beat up on Cambosos, and Cambosos, whatever, they talk shit about him, but he beat Teofimo Lopez, bro. He had the belts. He has more clout. So, like, technically, getting robbed against him, he easily beat him, bro. He easily beat Cambosos. You know what I'm saying? He got robbed, but, like, he easily beat Cambosos.
He did. He pieced him up.
It might be a better win than De Los Santos.
Right, because De Los Santos is largely, he's largely unproven. We were just hyping up because he beat Rayo. But who was Rayo? Like, Rayo had a great win, but Colbert was a smaller guy coming up. Like, I guess he was a champion at 130, and he was coming up. But let me ask you this then, Sobers. Who do you have winning? Who do you have winning Zepeda Stevenson?
I don't know, bro. I would like to think that Zepeda can beat him with this style, bro. What? Right, because Stevenson's not keeping up with that output. The only thing that will concern me in that fight is if Zepeda can actually keep up with Shakur Stevenson. You know what I mean? Because he likes to leap across the ring, bro. He'll be skipping and hopping across the ring, bro, to get away from this dude. He turned his back and ran away from De Los Santos.
And you gotta say that Zepeda's better than De Los Santos. Like,
yes. Well, one thing that is interesting, I've seen that. I think Zepeda cuts off the ring pretty well. I think he did it pretty well against Hughes. So if he can do that against Stevenson, bro, and stay on him, bro, you'll fuck him up. Going toe to toe, punch for punch. If Shakur Stevenson, if he can't keep that distance away from him, bro, where he's comfortable, I think Zepeda will fuck him up, dude. Because if he gets on the inside and he just starts throwing,
right?
Like I don't know if Shakur has enough power to really keep him off him, to stun him, to drop him. Zepeda might just have him covering up and shit. He's like a buzzsaw, bro.
He is. They said he's like a hornet's nest. He's just, have you ever been attacked by bees? Or like try to knock down a beehive or something?
By bees? No.
Well, like when they swarm, like trying to get out of the way. That's what it's like, man. I mean, I have. I used to try to grab these cherries from bushes where like a lot of bees were. So I always got attacked and shit, like a dumb kid. And
right.
Like you can't get away from it, right? They're just bouncing around, and that's what he did, man. And remember, I was talking with the homie Julio. That's what the character. He was like, funny, bro. What did he say? Oh, he was going low. He wasn't. You
saying the painted shot for going low?
Yeah, but he was making it, trying to seem like what everybody's saying. Zepeda is just basically like do you remember Margarito? They call him the Tijuana Tornado, right?
Yeah.
So it's almost like, okay, he's just winging punches hoping to land. But that's not what Zepeda was doing. I seen he was extremely accurate.
He was going to the body, then back up top, throwing 2-3 punches to the body, then going upstairs when the dude started covering up.
Yeah,
Get him
like
on. Get him on cheap, bro.
Yeah, he wasn't winging punches. He wasn't just throwing just to throw. That's why I'm like, I think you guys are not. I think you guys want to try to give Shakira the win already because he's just a Mexican. He's coming forward. He's throwing punches. But what I see is like, because what Julio was saying, he was saying some. He's funny. I'm not trying to diss him because like he's not here, but I'm just trying to rehash the conversation. Is like he was trying to say William Zepeda was hitting him on his arms. He was just winging punches. I said no. If you watch the fight again, he was hitting him accurately. He was going behind the guard. So like if you have your elbows down, he was like going even behind that, hitting like his liver and shit.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I saw him doing that. He was throwing the hooks behind the elbows and shit, and he was coming back up top of them.
Exactly. And then when he went up top, then he went back down to the solar plex. That's what impressed me, bro. If you watch the fight again, look at Maxie Hughes' solar plex. You know where your abs and shit, they was red as fuck. Like he was touching them everywhere, dude. That's what was impressive. It's like this dude.
Okay.
Go ahead.
No, say so. Say you're Say you're what's Steven? Well, you're in Stevenson's corner. You're Crawford and all them, and they're like, "All right, you're gonna fight. What's up? Either you beat Zepeda." He's like, "Yeah, man, for sure." What do you okay? Right. So what do you tell Shakur? What do you tell Shakur to do to whoop his ass?
Man, that's a hell of a question. I really don't know what. Just jab and keep your distance. Do your best to keep him off of you, and then when he comes inside, just grab him. What else can you tell him? Just jab and then swarm him. Just smother his punches. Just win the fight on the jab. That's what I would say. Because to me, if I'm looking at Shakur and I'm in his corner, because I think that's what you're asking me, right? Like,
yeah.
I'm drinking some beers, bro, so bear with me. But I have to look at my fighter and be like, bro, he doesn't have anything to keep this guy off. So what can he do? He can't exchange with the guy. So his best thing is like jab, smother his punches, and just try to win a boring fight. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Kind of smother his punches, maybe shoe shine, make it look good inside, and then run away, spin around. But I'm not sure there's much you can tell Shakur. I mean, what does his corner tell him against De Los Santos? Well, Sobers is I don't need attending to the kiddos.
The stab. I guess you could tell him that stabbing jab to the body.
Right. Yeah, he's effective at that.
I guess grab him when he gets close. Try to make him follow you around the ring. Try to get him tired. We've seen that a lot, dude. Where these Mexicans are going hard as fuck. They're winning the fight. You know what I mean? They're like, wow, the output is great. They're just beating the shit out of this dude, and then they get tired out of nowhere, and then they get knocked the fuck out. Right?
Right. Yeah.
So that's what I would try to tell Stevenson. Like, you gotta try to get this. You gotta try to wear this dude out, and then you gotta try to beat the fuck out of him. Put some pain on him.
Yeah, that's an excellent point because you gotta figure, right? Like you said, wear him out. Let him throw his shots. Let him get his shots off. You gotta find some way to nullify that. So, jab, grab. Maybe he doesn't run. Maybe he stays inside trying to hope, like, okay, I don't get caught.
No, you don't have to use his legs. You don't have to use his legs because you have to make Zepeda like chase him around. That's what I think.
So run like
sitting there and letting him tee off on you. I think Shakur's too fragile for that. You don't want this fool to bust off 400 punches in your ass in 4 rounds. Because he'll do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, one of those shots are gonna get in. Like those shots are gonna get in. The way that guy throws, he's accurate. Like some shots are gonna get in. So, yeah, man. I mean, Dude, that it's an excellent fight though. Like the way you're saying it, the way I'm thinking it, it's a great style matchup. Like that's what you want, right? Like a Mexican come forward, Mexican throws 1,000 punches, literally throwing 1,000 punches, and then you got a slick African American fighter that is going to try to outbox him.
No, that's not the best style of matchup for me. I don't like that shit, to be honest.
No, you don't think it's if you had it. Well, you mean you want two Rock'em Sock'ems, two Mexicans fight, duking it up?
No, honestly, I don't like two guys that want to box and hurt each other, like Triple H and Canelo.
Okay.
They were boxing, but they were boxing scared. They weren't, you know what I mean? Canelo, there's movement, but it wasn't running, dude. You know what I'm saying?
So, like you're saying, Zepeda Navarrete.
That would be pretty good. That'd be like two cars crashing, dude.
Right, because Navarrete is in 135 now. He's going for a title. William Zepeda's there. What do you think about William Zepeda Lomachenko? Because we're hashing on Shakur.
I think Zepeda might be too big for him, bro, at this point, dude.
He's just gonna overwhelm Lomachenko.
Yeah. He's gonna be on his ass, too heavy, and just swamping activity, dude.
Bob Arum doesn't let Lomachenko any near Zepeda, huh?
What happened?
I'm saying Bob Arum doesn't let Lomachenko anywhere near Zepeda at this point.
I don't know, man. He fucking let him rob Haney and shit.
Okay.
And then he wanted to fight Shakur Stevenson right afterwards.
Yeah, but it looks like they're trying to angle Lomachenko and Navarrete. That's what I'm seeing, because they're both like Lomachenko's coming off a loss and he's already getting a title shot.
Yeah. Well, Bob Arum fucked him.
Yeah, they said that Arum considers Loma like a son. So it's like, Loma said his goal is undisputed. So I can't see that fight happening, but I think he's number one. I know for a fact he's number one for Tank Davis. How do you see that fight going? William Zepeda and Tank Davis.
I don't know, bro. That'd be a fight to test Zepeda's chin, dude. He has to prove he can take a punch.
No, I know, man. But that's what's crazy about boxing, bro. That fight's not gonna happen.
No, not Davis. And then Davis, Davis would have to show that he has balls to step in the ring with someone like that.
Yeah, he's number one for Tank Davis. So
before we even say can Zepeda handle his punch, would they even take a challenge like that? Would that fool even find his nuts to sign a contract like that? You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, no, I don't think so.
You give other niggas too much credit, bro. You wouldn't even fucking step in the ring with him.
You're kind of breaking up, homie. But yeah, so that's a crazy thing. Zepeda is number 1 and 2. Yeah, kind of. It's a little breaking up.
That's why I jump on here, bro. I should be fucking up.
No, it's fine, man.
That's the reason I'll be jumping on here, man. I should be fucking up, bro.
No, it's good, man. I mean, I can hear you. I can make what you're saying out. But that's the interesting thing is that Zepeda is number 1 for Tank Davis. Shakur, Bob Arum, as you're seeing on the screen, posted that. And then I think he's number 1 for Lomachenko too. So this guy's ready for everything. And and I'm watching social media. Are you on Twitter?
Yeah.
Like everybody's impressed with them. But a part of me is like, okay, let's pump the brakes. Like before we go head over heels and crown him, is he more Jose Luis Castillo or is he more Julio Cesar Chavez?
I mean, Castillo wasn't that bad, bro.
Yeah, but when he fought Floyd, I think he had already like a few losses. He had just won a title. And his main attribute at that time was he was a sparring partner for Chavez. And that's why he got so much clout and hype. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
But he wasn't like some undefeated beast like what this guy is. You know what I'm saying? So that's literally what comes because look, man, these guys, the Tank Davises, the Shakurs. I mean, however we feel about their style, however we feel about the way they go about business, they're still tough as fuck. You know, because you asked me to keep it 100, right? So it's like, man,
course.
it's gonna be tough. It's gonna look, man. There's a chance. I know the chat might be pissed at Frank. I don't want them to be pissed at Sobers. There's a chance he could get exposed. Shakur could just really outbox him. As Zepeda.
I don't think Stevenson's that guy, bro. I think he's already been exposed.
Okay, that's what I'm asking you, because like we want to crown Zepeda as the next Julio Cesar Chavez, the way everybody's talking. You see what I'm saying?
No, I didn't say that. I wouldn't do that. None of that.
No, but he's getting like, look at the chat, look at social media, Twitter. People are they're thinking they're the next Julio Cesar Chavez right now.
Bro, that's after anybody who gets a win, bro. They all on their fucking nuts the next day. It's so retarded. Like, you know, when AJ beat on Ngannou, right. and I said he was going to, and I thought he looked really good in there, whatever, right? People were saying, "Oh, AJ's back. I've never seen AJ in this top form," and Usyk would not fuck with this AJ. This, you know what I'm saying? This AJ would beat Usyk. Like, nigga, he just come on.
Yeah, man, that's facts, right? That's what I'm saying, bro. It's like, yeah, I'm hyping William, but if I'm talking to somebody, like, that's why I'm like, bro, like, okay, I don't want to call him Julio Cesar Chavez right now.
Well, they're not calling like the club, bro. No one's calling him pound for pound yet, you know?
Let's say that again, homie.
So no one's calling him pound for pound yet, you know?
Well, no, but I'm just basing it off like all the homies in the chat, right? Like, you know, they're saying he's the real deal, he's this, that. Like, I think so too, but at the same time, I'm like, okay, let's pull back. Let's just pull back a little bit. You know, he's not Julio Cesar Chavez yet.
I want this fool to get some steroids in his system, bro.
Yeah, that's what somebody else said. Like, bro, call Memo, call who else? Call Snack. Let's get it. Like, fuck it, even playing.
Come on, man, right? Turn him into a super soldier, bro. Come on.
Like, did you? Well, you know, I know you know who Arnold Barbosa is, right?
Yeah.
Did I want you to look at Arnold Barbosa before Snack and after? Have you noticed the change?
He's getting knockouts.
He looks strong as fuck though, because I remember like last year I seen him on a top rank card. He looked average. I know repping in them, they were like, yeah, Barbosa, Teal's ducking him, he's this, that. I'm like, bro, like I didn't really say anything because you know how the crowd gets, but I'm like, he looked average. But then I seen him his last fight after Snack, dude, he's ripped. He's like strong as fuck.
We need to join Team Snack, bro.
But look at Benachichi's, right? If you look at Benachichi's before Memo and after, like Benachichi's looks strong as fuck, dude.
Hey Frank, we gotta join Team Snack, bro. Fuck it.
Let's do it, man. I really looked it up.
We gotta get Jack, dude, for real.
Dude, that's just like $400 though, and that's probably like fucking like Walmart shit. You know what I'm saying? That's
no. It'll be like I think like $250 or $200 for their whole little athlete package.
Yeah, that's the starter kit, bro. That's like to get you. That's like to hook. But what those guys are getting, you're talking about 30-40 grand, bro.
No, I mean, I'm sure they're getting some extra shit, dude, but not what they're selling. It's not going to go up back.
I'm saying for what like Barbosa, when the top athletes they work with that guy. Like it's probably got to be like $30,000-$40,000.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, me and you, I'm going to like fucking. I'm online. I'm trying to buy snacks. It's
GNC,
like $350, yeah, $350, and I'm like, hi, like fuck. yeah. You know what I'm saying? My snack pack, and then I get the truth. I'm like, oh, that's the starter pack. Like, damn, $1,500. Like I'm looking at 15. No, but that's legit workout gear is like $1,500. You know. That's your starter. Like, that's the lower good tier, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, bro.
But that shit works. Yeah, William needs to step. He's getting good paydays now, bro. So he should take the Barbosa route. Like, I don't think it's a coincidence that Barbosa, he signs with Eddie Hearn, right? That's who he's with now, right? He left Top Rank.
Who?
And he went with Eddie Hearn to Zone. So he got a signing bonus. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, they weren't doing shit with him at Sonic, dude.
Right. But what I'm saying is, like, he probably took that signing bonus and was like, "Fuck it, I'll throw 50 grand to get Snack." You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Like what you said, like Zepeda, like, bro, if you're getting these good paydays now, like, invest in yourself, bro. Get that shit.
Hell yeah, bro.
So how do you think? So what's next, man, for William Zepeda? Do you think he can get the top names?
I don't know. We'll see, bro. Now, I don't know.
It's like, man, you know what it seems like? It's like we're desperate. It's like what I'm seeing a trend in boxing fans and social media. I think people are really rooting for Zepeda to knock one of these guys off, so that we start getting good fights. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, I would love that.
Huh?
I would love that.
Yeah, because as long as these guys can keep their O, Tank Davis, Shakira, like, they're both in the same division. We know these guys don't fight each other. But as Zepeda could come in and he can knock one of these guys off, then we're gonna see them all start to fight each other, because they're kind of gonna be forced to.
Yeah.
Like,
we'll
you see what happened with Andrade? Like, you hear the rumors with Demetrius Andrade?
What about him?
They're saying he's rumored to fight David Morrell.
Just to get killed? That's funny as fuck.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. As soon as one of these guys takes a loss, like Plant, Charlo...
Oh, yeah, they're nobodies. Yeah, they'll serve it up to anybody afterwards, yeah.
Then they have to start facing each other. So that's why I think people are desperate to see a guy like Zepeda. Like, Zepeda's not this protected guy. He's not this, like, considered pound for pound. He's really come out of nowhere, if you think about it. You know, at 135, he's not a Keyshawn Davis. He's not one of these guys.
That's where the Mexicans come from, bro.
Well, but see, that's what I'm saying. We know this. So when we do these shows, when we talk this boxing shit, like, we know this. But when you go on social media, Instagram, Twitter, and you see all these people talking, they hype the Keyshawns up. It's like, bro, we know they're protected. We know this. We got our guys, Zepeda, ready to kick their ass, and you guys don't give them no credit. So I think people are starting to see that they want Zepeda to knock one of these guys off, because then it's like a domino falling. Then you're going to start to see a lot of fights start to happen.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, bro. I feel like 135. I don't. Fuck. 135 to 147 is like shit to me, bro. I don't like the little games. I don't like the little games that they're playing with the politics, and all the fights are just looking like Devin Haney versus Ryan Garcia and shit like that. Like, man. I don't know, dude. It's too many games, too much bullshit, and these guys aren't trying to fight each other.
When you get into the politics, you start to see the kind of how they move. Like what you said, Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia.
And like, what the fuck's going on at welterweight, bro?
Well, Bud Crawford's holding up the division.
They already stripped him from one of the belts, didn't they?
Well, apparently they wanted Terrence Crawford and Ennis to go to a purse bid. I guess Boots Ennis invoked his mandatory, so it's going to go to purse bid. So the matter go to purse bid, he just dropped. He told him he wasn't going to fight him, and then they stripped him. So people say they stripped him, right? But that's not how it works. I could be wrong, unless someone wants to correct me. But they informed him. They said, "Bro, if you don't fight this guy, we're going to take your belt." So is that stripping somebody, or is that telling somebody, "Hey, fight this shit or give it up"? Because the Crawford fans will be like, "He got stripped." Like, no, like, yeah, sometimes I guess you could get stripped, but that's not usually how it works. Is they told him, fight this guy or give it up. What do you call that? Yeah, that's stripping. Well, no, stripping is like stripping is stripping. Y'all want to see some strippers? Crawford ducking boots. Okay, I'm trying to paint it so that you see what I'm saying is that they didn't strip him because he couldn't meet the okay, so basically like put it this way, like if Boots Ennis was fucking Crody Crowley and they said, hey Crawford, you need to fight Crody Crowley or we're gonna strip you. What do you think? He's probably like, yeah, I'll fight that motherfucker. I'll go get my pay or put that David Avenesian, right? A David Avenesian level. Hey Crawford, you need to fight your mandatory David Avenesian. Do you want to fight him or you're gonna give up the belt? Oh yeah, I'll fight him. Oh, but when it's another name, if it's Boots Ennis, oh well, no, I'm not gonna fight him. Oh, well, they stripped him. Well, they didn't necessarily strip you. You just said you didn't want to fight that guy. Now if they give you another name, then you're probably willing to fight him. That's all I'm saying. That's Ghost, Luke Ghost, Devon. That's vacating your belt before getting stripped. No, he wasn't vacating. He didn't vacate. He said he said they stripped him, but it's because he wouldn't fight that guy. It becomes a semantics game. Did he get stripped because of politics? That's what I'm saying. I think it's a duck because he's keeping the other belts. Now that's what another argument said. It's like he got stripped, but think about it. He's still keeping that. Yeah, okay. You guys are seeing the picture that I'm painting. Exactly. It's a duck, bro. Because he's keeping the other belts. Now, if he had said, no, actually, I'm probably going to move up. I'm chasing Canelo. If you give me time, if I don't get the Canelo fight, then I'll keep my belt and I'll fight somebody. Because, I mean, like it or not, they still follow kind of somewhat of a sport. They do have their mandatories and their rankings, and they come due. And then that's when you hear about guys taking a step aside fee and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But he let them strip him because he didn't want to fight that guy, but he keeps the other belts. So that just means he didn't want to fight that guy. If it was a guy he could beat, I think he would have fought him, got a little payday, and then, he still keeps all the belt. He's still undisputed because, the undisputed is a negotiating tool. You probably get more. So like having a belt, you get paid more. That's why belts matter in the boxing game. Ghost, Canelo got stripped for not fighting GG. Yeah, I remember that, but they ended up fighting, and it wasn't too long afterwards. Blacks don't get stripped, nor they bat a check. I thought Haney posted something that he just got tested.
Is Crawford avoiding? If Crawford doesn't fight Ennis, is that the same thing as Canelo not fighting Benavidez?
Say that again. Sorry.
Is Crawford not fighting Ennis the same thing as like Canelo not fighting Benavidez?
I think it should be. It should be the same standard, right? That's what we were talking about.
He's been the number one contender for a while, right? For more than a year.
David or Boots Ennis?
Ennis.
Yeah, he's been number one. He's been waiting on that shot. He was actually he was pushed aside. He was actually for Spence. He was pushed aside for Spence. But that's his own fault. Like he allowed that to happen, right? Like taking a step aside, and he's cool with that's his brother, right? That's my brother. He's with PDC, yada yada yada, right? So it's supposed to be for Spence, but they just kept pushing it back. Like with Emiliano Stanionis, he was Spence's mandatory. They all got pushed back for this Spence Crawford fight. But once Crawford inherited that, then he inherited Boots Ennis as his mandatory. But the difference for me, Canelo already established some mandatories. He already fought mandatories. Has Spence fought any Crawford fought any mandatories?
No, he hasn't defended his undisputed.
He's just sitting there. He's not doing anything. He hasn't given anybody any idea of what he's gonna do, and he's just holding on to the belt. At least in Canelo Alvarez's case, he's fighting. He's fighting people. I want to say Ryder was a mandatory. So
Canelo was defending his undisputed title, right? Like all four belts.
Yes.
Who else is doing that?
Nobody else is doing that.
Crawford already dropped the belt, right? So even if he does fight at 147, he won't be defending as an undisputed champion, right?
Right. Yeah,
So
he was stripped. I mean, they
there's that.
said it was unfair that he got stripped, but to me, he told them he wasn't going to fight that guy. He's literally on camera saying Boots Ennis brings nothing to the table. But what you're asking, I think, yeah, well, you know, it's just a double standard, right? Like Ghost, he said Crips get a pass. Crawford is the thing that Canelo Crawford should be fighting Benavidez and Munguia. Yeah, we went over that.
Yeah.
But it's inherently the double standard. It's getting harder and harder to defend Canelo Alvarez, but at the same time he's fighting good fights. He's fighting Munguia, who's a top tender challenger, whatever you think of him. But Crawford, who's he fighting? Somebody said that he ducked Tim Tszyu. Like Tim Tszyu's team made an offer, and he turned that down. He turned down Jaron Ennis. So what's he doing? What's he doing with his career? What did Tim Bradley say, or somebody said that well, he can do what he wants to do, right? I mean, huh?
Who said that about who?
Tim Bradley said that Bud Crawford can do what he wants to do. He's earned it. And it's the same thing Andre Ward. That's what he said when he was bashing Canelo Alvarez. He says, well, Canelo's a cherry picker, yada, yada, yada. Well, see, and then that he got a rebuttal, and he said, well, Floyd earned it. Floyd had 10 years of hard fights.
Like Canelo didn't earn it, and he was like, Canelo was forced to fight Triple G. That's so stupid, bro. They fought 3 times, bro. How are you gonna force him to fight him 3 times? And they fought 3 times, and he beat him. So, that shit's case closed.
It is. I mean, look, man, they're always gonna hold that over his head, but he still fought the guy. He still fought the guy. I don't know. I mean, look, you gotta get
3 times.
Canelo thing. 3 times. Not once, not twice. 3 times. Now you can argue who won those fights. You can argue.
But Frank, how you gonna be scared of somebody who fought him 3 times, bro? They still say, you know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck is that about?
Right. And Triple G was like pound for pound. He really literally was number 1 pound for pound at the time. He was. He's the number 1 pound for pound guy. But that's just Canelo hate. But I think in this case, what people are asking is they're saying they give Bud Crawford the pass, and then they chastise Canelo Alvarez for ducking Benavidez. We always talk about this. Like, sometimes that's why sometimes I only do show here and there, because right now it's kind of slow. We always come back to some of these same subjects. But how do you like the Munguia fight? Sobers?
No.
You don't? Oh, because it's Mexican violence.
I wanted Jamal.
Huh?
I wanted Jamal to fight Canelo.
Yeah. We wanted to see Jamal get slept. No, I know, man, but still, do you like the fight? Like, it's happening. I know you don't like it, but since it's happening, I mean, do you like it?
We're gonna watch it.
But you'd rather not. It's like saying, I'd rather not. Like, I'll eat this hamburger, but I'd rather not.
Yeah. That's not what I wanted.
But you're gonna eat it, though.
Yeah, I watch all the fights, bro.
Yeah, it's still a good fight. Do you think it's a good fight, at least? I think it's a hell of a fight.
I don't like it, bro. I don't like the fight.
Okay. Sobers has made us. He said he doesn't like it, and you can't make him like it.
I think Canelo's gonna beat the shit out of him, bro.
Really? You don't give Jaime Munguia a chance?
It's too sloppy. Canelo's a master boxer. Munguia's not.
He's just not, right? He's not.
He's not good, bro. He's gonna be taking care. He's gonna be taking advantage of the mistakes he makes.
Damn, you don't even think he's good?
I didn't say he's bad. I don't think he's bad. But yeah, like I don't know, bro.
It's just Canelo's levels above him, huh? It'd Now you gotta think Munguia is better than Berlanga.
Yeah, yeah. Let's see fucking Munguia fight fucking Berlanga.
Munguia is better than Jamal. I mean, I think he's better than Jamal.
Yeah, I want to see Jamal get beat.
That was the fight we were supposed to see, right? Jamal and Munguia, like that was the fight that was supposed to happen at one point.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure that was supposed to happen. At least Ghost, at least Jaime Munguia getting paid instead of a crip. Sobers disagrees. I don't know, man. It's like we have two factions, right? Like one of our factions is like we don't want to see these crips get a payday. We don't want to see them get put on. And then when we fight each other, it's like, damn, we don't want that either. So it's like Munguia is better than Benavidez. Pounds is the real one. Is he? You think? So you think Pounds? You think Munguia beats Benavidez? I don't think. So do you think Munguia beats Benavidez? That's Pounds' hot take. Who wins between Benavidez and Munguia? What does the chat think? Who wins between Jaime Munguia? Well, it doesn't matter. I mean, Canelo Alvarez is fighting him, but we're all kind of split, torn down the middle. You know, they're using the whole Canelo's not fight. He's okay. So I don't know, man. How do you think about this? They said that now they're calling Canelo Alvarez a liar because he said he wouldn't fight Mexicans. But from what I understand, they said that what Canelo meant was he preferred not to fight Mexicans. He never said never, like never is a long time, right? Never fight a Mexican. But so let me ask you guys that. Pound says Munguia is better than Benavidez. Do you guys agree? You need to recharge. Let me grab a brewski. Stover's hang in there. I think he's smoking coughing up his lungs over there, getting high as fuck. Is everybody? I'm drinking. Stover's is smoking. What are you guys drinking on, man? It's a good Sunday afternoon. We're still cooking. I appreciate everybody. Ghost is new in here. I mean, not new, but he's joining the show. We're cooking. What do you guys? We kind of hashed the whole Zepeda, Shakur, Tank Davis thing. Got some good fights. We want to talk about Jaime Munguia and Canelo. We want to talk about Tim Tszyu, Mexican Tszyu, versus Queef Thurman, Isaac Cruz and Rolly, Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney. Let me ask you guys that. Let's talk about this since we're kind of halfway there. Is Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia gonna fight? Is Ryan going to make it? All right. So let me grab my beer, come back, see what we talk about, or does Munguia? I think Munguia has a chance. Like I think Ryan has a chance. I don't know. I guess I'm a casual. I think all these guys have a chance. It's boxing. You never know. But most of the people say Ryan has no chance. Munguia has no chance. It's like, well, why are we watching the fights if these guys have no chances? So is Ryan gonna make it to fight day? And does Jaime Munguia have a chance? Let me refill. And I'll be right back, man. Be right back. See if you guys hang in there. We're still going strong. See how we do. So let's see. Let me.
By your fuck ass this motherfucking summer, bitch. I'm finna have I want some snow crabs and I want to pop this pussy all motherfucking summer. So bitch, I need a motherfucking Henny and some motherfucking Plan B, bitch. Bitch, I need some Henny and a Plan B. Bitch, I need some Henny and a Plan B. Bitch, I need some Henny. Show me a Plan B. Pop that motherfucking cat teeth. Y'all, come here, come get this motherfucking egg. Pop some Henny and a Plan B. Bitch, I need some Henny and a Plan B. Bitch, I need some Henny and a Plan B. Can I get a Plan B? By your fuck ass this motherfucking summer, bitch. I'm finna have I want some snow crabs and I want to pop this pussy all motherfucking summer. So bitch, I need a motherfucking Henny and some motherfucking Plan B, bitch. Bitch, I need some Henny and a Plan B. Bitch, I need some Henny and a Plan B. Bitch, I need some Henny. Show me a Plan B. Pop that motherfucking cat teeth. Y'all, come here, come get this motherfucking egg. Pop some Henny and a Plan B. Bitch, I need some Henny and a Plan B. Bitch, I need some Henny and a Plan B. Can I get a Plan B? motherfucking summer, bitch. I'm finna have my
Rate my pitch 1 out of 10. Strike. Rate my pitch 1 out of 10. Strike. Rate my pitch 1 out of 10. Strike. Rate my pitch 1 out of 10.
All right. Got another brew in me. So we're going strong, baby. Looks like we lost Sobers. If Sobers want to hop back on. Like, comment, subscribe. Jump back in. Anybody welcome to hop on. Frank Bay going strong on a Sunday afternoon, talking some boxing. Thank you everybody that's jumped in. So let's get back to the chat. Hopefully Sobers jumps back on, or whoever wants to jump on, man. Let's see. We talked about Zepeda, Munguia, Ryan. Let's see. Munguia is a necessary sacrifice for Canelo. Nasty. I love it. Did you guys notice how long it left? Because there wasn't enough trolling. Yeah, man, I'm not with that whole shebang. You know what I mean? Mantis Brock can get it. Lonzo doesn't know. Oh man, I love it. Got my brew in me. So Yokosa, let's see, Yokosa Valle versus Strata. You know, man, I'm not really into chick boxing. You know, it's Tunisia, man. It's like watching flies hit a window pane. She just has no pop. I mean, she can box. Like, she could box like my 8-year-old nephew could box. But I'm going to keep it real, man. Frank Bay's going to keep it above. Yokosa Valley's a baddie, so that's why I'm going to watch it. Isaac Bermudez. Yeah, Canelo is underrated. Yeah. Look, man, Canelo's going to get, it's like he's going to get bashed for whatever he does. That's just facts. But I think it's going to be a banger. I think it does well on pay-per-view. It's going to be a good fight. Like, it can't not be a good fight, man. Someone's getting knocked the fuck out. Jaime McGee is strong. He's undefeated. He's coming to win. He's a Mexican. My only question for Jaime is it going to be the light's going to be too bright? Is he going to be in awe of Canelo Alvarez? That remains to be seen. Yokosa is so fine. Yeah, is she, I don't want to say, is she Dominican too? Or is she Puerto Rican? Team Golden Boy, yes. Oscar's doing his thing, man. He's part of the 2 biggest fights of the year so far. He was a part of the biggest fight last year. Ryan Garcia and Tank Davis, you know what I'm saying? And now he's a part of Ryan Garcia, Devin Haney, and he's a part of Canelo Munguia. And you know, it's some bullshit, I guess. How do y'all feel, man, about Oscar and Canelo beef? You know, because I guess Oscar's saying that Canelo didn't want him to be part of, Costa Rica. Salute. Pounds is a real one. That's my homie, man. If Pounds ever got a chance, man, you know, you always showing love. Appreciate it. Hop on, like, comment, subscribe, click the link. You know, Frank's finishing up this last beer on this Sunday afternoon. Really appreciate everybody. We've been going strong, and we're going to try to finish strong. But Oscar's putting on good fights, man, and he's doing big things. Got a new venue in Vegas. He was there last night promoting William. Munguia will surprise everybody. How do you guys feel? Willie, look, man, nobody's giving him a chance. It's pretty bad, bro. Nobody's giving him a shot. And I find that kind of disappointing, you know, because it kind of puts a damper on the fight. Just like nobody's giving Ryan a shot. But look, Munguia has way more of a shot than Ryan does so far, is what it's looking like. Isaac, I'm watching for Yoka. She's bomb and tiny. He's a little tiny tot. Yes, he will get eaten up like a snack. Costa Rica. Yup, Costa Rica. Frank, Yoka Costa Rican. I mean, it's Latino, right? It's Latina. She's light skinned. She's got a banging body. Let's just keep it a buck, you know? I'm watching me some Yokosta. Sinicia, she's cute. You know, let's not forget about Sinicia. She's cute, but she's kind of like, I don't know, homegirlish. She's not like Yoka. Is it Yokosa or Yoka? Yoka is a baddie. She's baddie. Central American women are so fine. Yo, Costa Rica, I thought that's an island though, isn't it? Is that considered Central American? I thought it was like an island, like Puerto Rico. Again, guys, I'm not a geography like PhD, okay? I'm drinking beers, having fun, talking my shit. Solo dolo, Canelo will teach and finish Munguia and be like next. Well, that's what we're hoping for, right? The idea is that he beats Munguia and calls out David Benavidez, right? That's what PBC is hoping, because, you know, there was the whole fiasco, the whole drama. Canelo left PBC, went to the zone, had a beef with Eddie. He goes back to PBC, and then it's a one-fight deal, because before it was a 3-fight deal. Now it's a fight basis. They're hoping it does well, and then, you know, they're trying to look, man. The world is saying Canelo's finished. They think he's done. He's not the same. He don't sell no same no more. You know, they're calling him a cherry pick. The world is against Canelo Alvarez. It is what it is, man. I don't know what you guys think. So it's like, I try to make sense of this shit, but like, if nobody gives Munguia a chance, then why are they fighting? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you have to give him a chance. You have to say he's good, because then it means Canelo Alvarez is cherry picking. That's why I have the problem with Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia. So if you're saying Ryan Garcia doesn't have a chance, right? He just doesn't have a chance. Then what does that say about Devin Haney? Right? Like, why are they fighting? Then is Devin Haney not that good? Why is he fighting a scrub? That's the same thing with Canelo. So are we saying Jaime Munguia is a scrub? Because I don't think he's a scrub. I mean, I guess they're saying, well, he's getting like 46-0, 45-0. He hasn't fought anybody. But look, all I have to do is see what he did against Ryder, and you know, Ryder went 12 against Canelo. Now, people were saying that Canelo couldn't get him out of there, but Ryder's a tough motherfucker. You could say Canelo softened up Ryder from Munguia, and then Munguia just basically finished him off. Man, you know, boxing fans, man, we want to have it both ways. Nobody's good. Everybody's a bum. They're not fighting anybody. But Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney could be exciting. It could be boring because of Devin Haney, but Jaime Munguia, Canelo Alvarez is definitely a hell of a fight. It's definitely a war. It's going to be a war for the ages. Let's not sleep on it. Not Caribbean women fine. Okay, Caribbean. Is it Caribbean or Caribbean? Costa Rica, Central America. He's saying it's Caribbean. Y'all, I don't think y'all even know. Come on. Estrada is 5. She's cute. No, 5 is like a butter roll, bro. 5 is like ugly. She's ugly. She's cute. She's not a baddie though. I wouldn't be like, damn, she's a baddie. Yokosa's a baddie. Nerd, but most fights are like that. There's always a favorite, of course. But when you completely discredit a guy, it demeans the favorite fighter. So it demeans, if you completely discredit Ryan Garcia, then it means Devin Haney's fighting a bum, which makes no sense. How is he just pound for pound? He's elite, he's great, but he's fighting a bum. Like Ryan's a tomato can now, right? If you discredit Jaime Munguia and he ain't shit, he ain't fight nobody, he's a bum, then it completely discredits Canelo Alvarez. You see what I'm saying? Like, they have to have some talent. Pound. Oscar is acting like a retard by saying he doesn't know what he did to Canelo. Yeah, Oscar, man, Oscar's playing the game, you know? And I guess he must have did something, because Canelo really wanted to stick it to him, right? He didn't want him to be a part of the promotion. And but Oscar said he's a part of it. But we shall see, man. It's another part of the storyline. Should be interesting. It's like, can't we all just get along? Imagine Oscar and Canelo working together as a powerhouse. Ryan looks good right now. Well, he's training. That's what Oscar says. He's training. He looks like he's training. Don't listen to anything Puro Sur says. I don't know. He is Cap. He's a Mexican cook. I haven't seen him in here. Sinicia or Clarissa? Sinicia. What is that, Pounds? You're worrying me, Pounds, with that comparison. Make that make sense. I will wife your Costa. Nah, don't wife him up, bro. You don't know. Maybe she's, maybe she's not as good as you think she is. If you get what I'm saying, she's just cute. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, the baddies, they ain't the best. Where it counts, if you know what I'm saying. They're used to being treated and wine and dine, and they don't put out. You know what I'm saying? You believe snack fighters are dirty? Look, man, where there's smoke, there's fire. How about that? If you're working with a guy that has been known to distribute the good shit, then you gotta put the two together, right? Not saying it is, but it's like, if you see a girl that's been known to get around, and then you make her your girlfriend, and then when fools question you dating a hoe, you can't be acting like, why y'all think that? Look, man, we can't play stupid here, right? But that doesn't mean she could be a good girl. She could be reformed. But the question will always remain. So it's better not to date her. Just saying, just throwing that out there. Frank, ain't you insecure on Rapid Live? I had no comment. I let the chat decide. Got nothing against nobody. Everybody's welcome. Like, comment, subscribe, hop on, jump on, do your thing. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't know, man. If he does, he does. I got a lot of that. I can't make somebody like me, right? I'm not out here to make people like. If you fuck with me, you fuck with me. I fuck with you. We all. It's just boxing, bro. There's no real beef. There's no hate. I got no hate from nobody. I identify as Mexican. Frank, we get to do that now. Yes, however you identify, that's how we do it. Look, man. People want to be Mexican. They want to be. Look, you can identify with however you want to identify. Who am I to tell you that if you're fat, you think you're skinny? You're not skinny. Like in your mind, you're skinny, right? You know what I'm saying? In my mind, I think I'm just the hottest dude there is. When I walk in a place, Frank Bay's like, oh man, they all want. That's just me. I could be wrong though. I could have a big head and a big nose. You know what I'm saying? But that's just my attitude. Haney on that. He is. It's not a secret. He advertises it. Now, is he cheating? We don't know. I don't know. Remains to be seen. Clarissa, come on, Pounds. Hey, sometimes you like that chocolate. Sometimes you want to dip your stick in, in the gutter. Now, Clarissa, I don't know, man. To each his own, right? I don't call Clarissa ugly. Somebody just says Sinicia's a 5. That's why beauty is in the eye of the beholder, right? Ghost. Puro always hate J-Rock for that beat down. Y'all crack me up, man. Puro, I don't know. Does he? I never really talked to the guy that much. It's hard to say. But it's just boxing, bro. It's just boxing. Come here to talk boxing. Come to talk our shit. Frank Bay's been going strong. Nobody's, only sobers joined. But I thank you, everybody. Ghosts in the chat. Clarissa's the one. Clarissa Shields. Are you calling her Cliff Shields? Clarissa's 1 or 2 out of 10. Wait a minute. Let me ask you this. If Clarissa was the last woman on earth, you wouldn't hit that? Is that what you're telling me? You wouldn't hit that. If Clarissa was the last woman on earth and you were forced to repopulate, we wouldn't make that our wifey? We wouldn't wipe her up? I don't know. I think you guys are lying. I think you guys would tap that. Dude, y'all wouldn't tap that? You're lying. If you say you wouldn't tap it, you're lying. I call bullshit. Okay? I call bullshit. Haney will come in at 180. He's going to do his best, right? He's going to do his best to kill himself to make weight and then come in to be a fucking cruiserweight. A 1? That Frank likes tortas? Who doesn't? Y'all, see what I'm saying, man? You guys be lying. You're liars. You would definitely smash. Bro, look. I keep it 100. After the club, I have a few brewskis. I'm dancing on some stank. I might. I'm saying I might. I'm not saying she's my first choice. But you're partying, you're drinking, you're having fun. It's last call, and you're like, who can I snag? Hey, sometimes you're not choosy, It's like sleeping with a Charlo. I would hit that. She has 10. She does have a booty. Let's keep it a buck. She has a nice body. She does. She's, you know, when she gets in shape. But her attributes, you know, she has a stank attitude. She talks a lot of shit. Smash not girlfriend or wife. You lie like a rug. Yeah, man. You guys, man. Look, man. I'm not above it. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Is she cute though? I don't know. She kind of has a face. I mean, I don't say, but come on. Look at that. Look at that. Not Clarissa's too annoying. That's not what I'm asking, Impala. I'm saying last call. You're smashed. You just want to bang. You know what I'm saying? It's last call. She's looking at, you know, I had the pictures I was going to show you guys. I think you guys are lying. I know you guys would smash Clarissa. I know it. I know it. I'm sure you probably already have. I'm sure you probably already have smashed somebody like Clarissa. Let's not lie, bro. Let's not lie here. Let's keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? I'm on a YouTube show. I'm just talking behind a screen, so I can be honest with you. I've had my share. Yes, I have. I've had a few. I'll be honest. I've had a few Clarissas. Yes, I have. Frame Bay has. Don't judge. Don't judge. Y'all know you have. I know you have. I know it. I've seen some of you guys. I know some of you guys in real life. You have. Hey, we're going off the rails here. You can't tell me you've all had to.
Rate my pitch 1 out of 10.
Are you telling me that's all you have? I think most of us have been.
By your fuck ass this motherfucking summer, bitch. I'm finna have my mother. I want some snow crabs and I want to pop this pussy all motherfucking summer. So bitch, I need a motherfucking Henny and some motherfucking Plan B, bitch. Bitch, I need some Henny and a Plan B. Bitch, I need some.
I think we've all been there. Come on, we haven't? Damn, like that? Wow, just on, look, it's just some poontang. Alonzo would masturbate to Clarissa. Everyone here is a virgin troll. Alonzo, you're here, so what does that make you? White girls look good. Frank is drunk talking now. Bro, I'm just having fun, man. Come on. Come on. Wait a minute. You guys, come on. Okay. I know the standard, right? I know the standard. This is the standard.
Okay, it's time for workout number 1. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Stay focused. Okay, it's time for workout number 1. Ready? 1.
Okay. Now, yes, that's the standard. But I'm pretty sure some of y'all, I know for a fact some of y'all smashed this.
I look skinny. I don't know why. I look skinny today. What the hell? Vanessa, what the fuck? I look skinny. I don't know why.
How we just lying now? Nah, I'm just playing. That's a little too far. But you know I always go back to my tortas, man. Come on. Can I get some love for some tortas? This my girl.
I don't give a fuck if they call me a torta, a motherfucking bean and cheese taco, a number 5 supersize the motherfucking fries. I'ma wear what I want. And look good too. Hello, big bitch. You see the frame. You see the frame. You see the McDonald's bill. AirPod, please don't play. I still fat. Hey.
No love? Come on, no love for my tortas? Nah, look, man, you guys can do it. Just bully him. Frank want that stank. Yes, Frank is all up in that stank. Sure. And I am drunk talking. Is that so wrong? Yeah, she's not bad. They call her torta. That's not my type. I don't mind the torta. Yeah, I don't mind either. I think we've all been there. Like I said, last call, guys. Last call. It's last call. You want to go home alone? I don't think so. That's not the real life. Yeah, I know there's a couple trolls. Food is better than Mexican food. Okay, whatever you say, Edgar. Repa said if you banging black, if you really like. Repa was classic. He had some classics. I don't know about that. But I see what he's saying. You know them crumb snatchers. I don't even look at these torches in the streets. Liars. Y'all be lying, bro. Come on, bro. Last call, man. Nobody here can go black honey dip. Rep is spitting facts. But okay, let me ask you this. You look at Alicia, right? Look at that picture. What do you consider her? Is that stank tank? Is that stank tank? Y'all must want a snow bunny Christmas, huh? Y'all want a white Christmas. I like them all, buddy. I like them all. That torture look like she's wearing a... Why are you staring? You're jock sniffing? I can pull six hoes, Lonzo. I do that torture before clearance. Okay, I can respect that. Lonzo's that Cuban troll. Maybe. I had multiple black Lonzo. I just never gave them attention. Hey, see, that's what I'm talking. Y'all act like you ain't been there. We've all been there. Well, you like them snow bunnies? Yeah, I think we all do, bro. Look, man, like I said, man, here's my. I'm not talking about what you walk around with, right? Like what you take pictures with, what you hold on your arm. I'm talking about last call. You know what I'm saying? There's like 5 chicks left in the building. You know, it's last call. You're stumbling out the club. You can't tell me that you haven't just peeled a mud duck, not a mud duck, or toward the on last call. Like Frank is on last call. You know what I'm saying? I'm smashing these brewskis. We're talking shit. Y'all been there. Y'all is liars. I never meant I've been. Brown should be mixing with. Okay, I think that's not the real one. Alonzo's supposed to be like in Thailand. We know what happened there. You like Spanish women? Yeah, but you know what? They come in all shapes, colors, and sizes too, though. You got your lighter ones. You got your darker ones. You got your tall ones. You got your skinny ones. That's one thing about Spanish women. It's like you considering Spanish in Spain or Mexican and Mexican. You're talking about the whole continent. It's like you have to be more specific. Now, the most pretty women that I've ever seen, and they say pound for pound, is Venezuelan women. Now, I think that's because they're mixed with like Portuguese. But I have an Asian fetish too. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't even lie. I know y'all got some Asian sensation in you. You got a little fried rice fetish over here, baby. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. That's just me. I think we all have our preferences. When it's snowing, you want a torta with everything on it. Yeah. Keep you warm at night, buddy. White Spanish woman. I don't know, man. We don't think you're the real. How do we know you're the real Alonzo? That guy's everywhere. Yeah, we know what happens with Passport Bros. Bro, I thought it was you're never supposed to pay for pussy. Yes, Pounds, you know what? I know Pounds gets with the Asian sensations. Pounds, come on, man. I know you like the little Filipinas, make you some lumpias, some rice. That sounds racist, right? That's hella racist. Or chinitas, you like the little chinitas, you like Koreans. No, Korean women are hella cool, bro. Korean women know how to do it. Fact. Y'all can't tell me you don't go to the Korean joint. Pounds, I know you be after work, working hard. You want a little rub down, little massage. Not, nothing too much. You get a little back rub. I get my legs rubbed. You know what I'm saying? I get my I get my toes curled. You know what I'm saying? Hey, come on, man. All women are beautiful. Those are our mothers. Those are our sisters. You gotta respect women. Yes, Persian women. Can I be graphic? You know what I'm saying, man? Like Persian women, they tend to be kind of hairy. They got a lot of hair. You know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. What's up with that? Why y'all? That's the only thing I don't like. Is like, why you promoting somebody else when I'm here talking to y'all, man? We kind of veered off on the boxing because I'm drinking a little bit. Low 23, good enough to eat now that what you call sexy. You got to be a little more specific. But I like my little lumpias and my fried rice. Yeah, but don't be promoting other dudes on my channel, bro. That's fucked up. Like, I don't do that to other people. I think that's sucker shit, man. That's the only shit I don't like. You can talk about what you want. You can troll other people. That's kind of bullshit, bro. Alonzo spends most of the money. It's the real Yeah, man, post some real shit. We want to see in-field action. I don't care if he is, man. I don't care. This is our shit, bro. We all talking boxing. Come on, guys, keep it boxing. Keep it boxing. Yes, Colombian women. But you know, with the Colombian women, bro, it's some savages. They be getting down like men, though. It's hella dangerous over there. And the women, man, I don't know. They be having tattoos and shit. But Venezuelan women, I know, are like considered the most beautiful women on the planet. That's not racist. It's just, by because they have a lot of mixed blood over there. A lot of Portuguese blood and shit. Their hair be hella different. Well, that's European. Okay, go back to boxing. I'd bounce that face on my bubble. What's up, JC? Yo, salute. Yeah, man, we just, we're talking boxing. It's kind of veered off. Frank is counting some Modelos. We got Lonzo over in Thailand. I appreciate everybody, man, on a Sunday afternoon talking some boxing. We talked about William Zepeda. We're talking about Canelo Alvarez. Talking about Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia. Y'all want to talk about, it's really up to you guys. I've kind of talked about it all, man. It's kind of slow. It's going to be a slow week, man. It's going to be a slow week. But the final week is going to be fire, bro. Tim Tszyu, Isaac Cruz, all that shit. You never pay for it. And Ripper watching. Anyone notice? Yeah, man, I don't know, man. You guys, it's the YTBC. Everybody's got beefs. Everybody's got sides. I'm thinking of starting a hashtag. You guys want to start a hashtag group? Frank Bay Boxing. Cut Cruz smokes Rolly. I hope so. Rolly's doing interviews. He's looking tough. Frank, when you're sucking towards his fat toe, do you choke? I put hot sauce on it. Too soup. I put some hot sauce on them toes. You know what I'm saying? You know what I don't do? And everybody brags about it now, eating ass. Y'all sound like some ass eaters. Who out there is eating ass and getting pink eye? Frank Bay don't eat ass. You know what I'm saying? I barely go down. She has to be my chick. If she's not my chick, I don't go down there. You don't know what these girls be doing. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what they be up to. Frank Bay don't eat ass though. Now, I don't know, some of y'all look like y'all put some hot sauce on that ass and go to town. But, I know to each his own, man. I'm not asking what you do behind closed doors with your chick. Frank Bay get a little freaky, but it's my chick. If she's my chick, I'll do some nasty shit. Don't get it twisted. Ripper gotta learn to talk. Hey, Frank, you should do it. Hey, he probably don't know me. He's not gonna accept me, man. You gotta tell him, say, hey, fuck with Frank Bay. And I'll holler back. Maybe go online. I don't know. You gotta let them know who I am, bro. I usually don't go to other places unless I know them or I know somebody. Pounds be everywhere, man. That's why I fuck with Pounds. He's a real one. YouTube gangbang. Yeah, man. I'm gonna start my own crew. What should I call it? FBA. I should call it hashtag MBN1. Alon, you gotta eat. Nah, dog. If she's my chick, but even then, it's eating ass. Who eats ass? I don't eat ass. Who brags about eating ass? I don't. Now I might eat some, fish fillet, but that's if she's my chick. I just don't do random fish fillets. You feel me? Sounds like what kind of hot sauce? Some tapatilla, fool. Some tapatilla on that torta, on the toes, down the ass crack, and that's a delicious meal, fool. You guys are crazy. Frank, do you prefer you get... You know what? I don't even... why am I going to put my chick's face in my ass? I have to kiss her. Maybe if I go somewhere, if I do a little Thailand visit, I might get my ass saved. But normally that's not on the menu. Now I do some freaky shit. Don't get me wrong. I might have some other actors in the play. But, that's neither here nor there. But that my chick is with it. If she's with it, we're going to get it. Okay, Abel, salute. Hashtag ass eaters? Nah, bro. Okay, JC, is it random ass though? Or is it your chick? Let's keep it 1,000. Are you eating random ass or is it your chick's ass? Hopefully, you ain't getting out there getting pink eye and spreading pink eye. Because I never pulled down some chones and just went straight to eat some ass. Okay? my mouth never slipped from the fish fillet to eating ass. Just saying. I mean, I try to even not do that. You know, I try to just yum. And then I'm getting mines. Mexican boxing #1. We're way out boxing now. That's your guys' fault. Gotta be clean. Hopefully it's your chick though, bro. Gotta be healthy. How do you know? Frank has committed issues. Bro, you're over there eating ass in Thailand. I hope you come back safe. I hope you get a fucking tetanus shot. Lonzo getting like, okay. If you're getting assy, if you're a man, you're getting assy. Pause. No, we're going way left. But do you like put your legs back like a chick? Like it just, I don't know, man. I'm not making my chick eat my ass because I have to kiss her, right? Like what is wrong with you guys, man? You guys are sickos. You guys are some sickos. Only if he's okay. Well, how do you know though? Do you got a test? Are you gonna take her to the doctor first, or you eat that ass? You guys are sick, bro. Let's get back to boxing. Let's talk some boxing. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe. Hop on. I'm finishing up. You guys are getting way crazier than me. Shit, man. Let's finish up with Ryan Garcia. Does Ryan Garcia make it to the fight? Because before I thought so, but now I'm getting worried. He's not coming back. Yeah, that fool's gonna get he's gonna get pink eye and strep throat, and he's not they're not gonna let him back. You know, he's gonna get monkeypox. Women love kissing my Devon. We know who you are, Devon. You're not safe. Frank, do you have tortillas delivered all day, every day, baby? Matter of fact, I go pick him up. Go buy him some tacos. You know what I'm saying? Maybe she wants a burrito. Go get her a, burrito with everything, and then she wants to, hook your boy up. Hey, man, look, man, you guys don't keep it real. I keep it real with you. I treat mine. I put that hot sauce on it. I get that guacamole. You know what I'm saying? Get all the extras. I say, man, I want extra cheese. I treat my chick right. I said, baby, you want extra cheese? I said, baby, nah. Let me supersize it for you. And they love it. You know what I'm saying? But I don't need ass. I'm not like you. Pounds, you don't need ass, right? I know you don't need ass. Yes, we can, Kimba. I'm not a hater. You're an Edgar. Everybody's welcome. Evil Green, is that the only one that like tortas? Evil Green's a savage. Look, man, I think people get it twisted. They say I like tortas. I might pull a Clarissa after the club, last call. But that don't mean that I like mud ducks. Like I have baddies. I like baddies. Y'all get it twisted. I'm just open-minded. Y'all are not open-minded. Although I'm not open-minded on eating ass. I'm not saying I don't do it or I won't do it. What I'm saying is she gotta be mine. Like I know for sure she's mine. I think y'all just be eating random ass. Like let me ask you that. You guys really just pull down chones? Just a chick pull from the club, meet her on the street, go on a date, take her to Applebee's, you buy her some hors d'oeuvres, you buy her a drink, and then you take her to the car or whatever, and you just pull down the chonies and eat her ass? I don't know, man, because that's what it's sounding like. I mean, I gotta date the girl at least, Oh, yeah. AB said that. She did post something. She did say something like, don't judge me. You know how chicks do it. They do it. They be like, don't judge me. That means they have, I don't know. It was code for like, yeah, I'm a thot, but don't judge. Whenever a chick tells you something like that, if you like get into it with a chick and you call her a thot and she says, don't judge, she's guilty. Let's put it that way. She didn't deny it. Evil gets a lot of women. Yes, he does. I believe it. Getting no women, listen to red pill content makes you black pill. I'm familiar. I'm not with any pill. I'm with Frank Bay. I like women. I do. Like them all, baby. Call me whatever you want. I hit up a chick you fumble with down the road. Voice say, okay. Alonzo type of person does that. You just meet the chick, pull down the chones and get the business? Maybe. I don't know though, bro. I would have it'd be weird if I met a chick right? And she goes, she's doing her thing, she's on the, sloppy toppy, and then she starts eating my ass. I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa! I didn't ask for that. It's gonna be kind of weird. Like, how can I respect her? How can I kiss her? That's what I'm saying. I would say, like, bro, 6 months to a year before you go down that road. You know what I'm saying? It's just like I talked to a chick, right? You talk to chicks, and it's like, what would you think if a guy said, hey, I like to get paid? And as a chick, they're like, yeah, it'd be weird, like, if a guy wanted to get paid. So it's the same thing, bro. Like, I just don't do that. You know what I'm saying? She has to show me something. JC is really Carrie. I don't know who that is. Why Lonzo went? Yeah, it's a lot of strange fellas there. Strange is the word. They sound bluish, maybe purple pill. I don't even know what those pills are, man. I'm neither. I'm me, bro. What is purple? What is blue pill now? There's more? Oh, no, I know blue pill's cuck. You're calling me a cuck, April? That's fucked up. One thing I don't do is I don't eat ass. Okay? I don't eat random ass. And I don't cuck. I'm not a cuck. Blue pill's like cuckish. I know that. Oh, blue rhino pill. You know what, Pounds? You may not believe me, but I don't need it. Frank Bay is always ready. I'm ready. I wake up ready. I go to sleep ready. You know what I'm saying? I think ready. I'm ready now. I'm ready now, man. I'm on the phone. I'm like texting. I'm like trying to set something up. I'm having my beers. I'm trying to set something up. Frank Bay is always ready. There's never a day I'm not ready. The only time I'm not ready, see, I'm not Superman. The only time I'm not ready is if like I'm hungover. Then I'm like, I don't want to see it. I don't want to touch it. I just can't deal with it. Cuts can be, yeah, I get that. I mean, that's a whole nother show, bro. We'll have to like start a whole nother show about that. About blue pill, red pill, black pill. I've never heard of purple pill, but I'm sure there's like turquoise pill. There's every kind of pill you can think of. And at the end of the day, bro, you know what it is, man? You just gotta be a man. You just gotta be a man about your business. You should treat women right. If she's your chick, you should be faithful unless you have an agreement. If you're cheating on a chick, be safe. Just all the things. Don't be knocking up chicks and being a deadbeat daddy. Like, you can be a man. You can bang as many chicks as you want. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with it. And I think it works both ways. If you're a chick, I don't get many chick listeners. Maybe some of your girls are listening. Maybe some of your side pieces are listening. They should be allowed to do the same thing. Only thing is like we look at them as hizzos. You know what I'm saying? She's for the streets, as they say. She's for the streets. But men are dogs. Like, maybe that's something new, but men are dogs. Is Frank Bay a dog? I've been a dog. I'm not saying I'm a dog, but I've been known to be a dog. There's women that probably think, Frank Bay's a dog. I'm like, hey, baby. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you just couldn't handle this. You know what I'm saying? And I've lost them. You know what I'm saying? I've lost some love. Frank Bay's been in love. See, I think when you talk like this, people think you're like a savage. You're like just a dog. And it's like, no, I got feelings. Frank Bay got feelings. I do. You know what I'm saying? I like to make love. It's like Sunday. I'm going to make some love. Y'all should make love. You know what I'm saying? Make love, not war. We talk boxing shit, but take your girl out, treat her, make her a dinner Sunday. Say, hey, babe, what do you want to do? Hey, babe, you want to drink? Treat her nice, man. Treat her good. See, I think, that's what you got to do. You got to treat them good. Now, if you're just having fun, then you're just having fun. It is what it is, right? Don't blame me, girl. I'm just trying to have fun. That's what you said. Let her know you're trying to have some fun. Girls are like buses, Frank. Everybody gets a ride. Is that what it is? But, man. We're way off the track here. Let's back to boxing, guys. I don't want to start a red pill stream. I don't want to start a manosphere stream. Guys, hit the like. Abel, I'm told a 10 out of 10 that I'm broke, but I couldn't. Wait a minute. Okay, but I couldn't let that stop me from saying hi, and we're texting now. Oh, are you broke? What? You're a man, though. You admit that. And she's still fucking with you? Yeah, because most guys are not honest. It's better to be honest than fake it. Because if she finds out you're faking it, then you got no chance. But if you're honest, like, hey, I just want to bang, she might say yeah. You know what I'm saying? But if you go in there saying, hey, babe, yeah, you know, I'm looking for love and I'm going to treat you right and your other man ain't shit, and then you end up just dogging her out, she's probably going to hate you guts. You know what I'm saying? Miss one next. Yes. Oh, yeah. Reppin' once had a red pill light. Yeah, I remember. Was it some chick? Yeah, that shit was hilarious. He never did it again. Why that date, Frank? You know, dude, I'm like right here doing it. Bro, everybody's dipping out. Maybe Frank Bay, I'm gonna finish up this beer. Time for Frank Bay to go. We had a good stream. Shout out Sobers. Shout out everybody. Abel, Omar, Alonzo. Unless you guys want to keep going, but maybe I think we reached the end of the road. Talked about Canelo. We talked about William Zepeda. Hopefully we get that fight, man. William Zepeda and Shakur Stevenson. That'd be a hell of a fight this year. It would definitely get boxing back on fire. We got some good fights coming up. Shit, man. Canelo, Munguia. Benzo ran him off a rap star. But look, man, I want to thank everybody. Ghost, Abel, everybody that joined, man. Everybody. Appreciate everybody. I'm gonna try to do these. I'm gonna try to do some more streams next week. Hopefully you guys can join me. And I'm gonna go hard pause next week before the Tim Zoo for that pay-per-view and Oscar Valdez. But man, I think we're running out of steam here, bro. I appreciate it. Abel, talk about how the YTC can get women that likes boxing. Yeah, look, boxing as far as like a channel as a subject is a niche anyway. You're not gonna get a lot of views. You're gonna get a lot of likes. It's very rare you do big channels, but you know, we're doing it, man. We're having entertainment. You know, hopefully I'm providing not only just entertainment, but you guys pick something up from boxing wise. You know, I know this last 30 minutes, 40 minutes is ran off the rails, but we're getting there, man. But look, man, it looks like we're gonna shut it down. I'm gonna leave you with some funnies and see you guys next live. Like, subscribe, comment, share, hit the like, leave comments. You know, all that helps the channel, and that just means I can do more. So yeah, man, we're gonna sign off, guys. Thank you. Talk to you next time. Like, subscribe, check out my other videos, and it just means we got more. All right, fellas, we out.
Rate my pitch 1 out of 10. Strike. Rate my pitch 1 out of 10.
My main goal is to blow up and then act like I don't know nobody. My main goal is to blow up and then act like I don't know nobody. My main goal is to...
Hey, don't even look at him, dog.
Okay, it's time for workout number 1. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Stay focused. Okay, it's time for workout number 1. Ready? 1.
Turned up when we do the buenos dias. Dispensa la tira coming hot like a weed lot. Working out every day cause it's mandatory. Got your bitch putting money in my commissary. Like a hard 39 when we break off.
This is my last fight on ESPN. Oh. Yeah, I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. This is why this fight means everything to me. If they want the black fighters, they could keep them. I brought Bud Light to top rank. If they want the black fighters, they could keep them. Everything to me. If they want the black fighters, they could keep them. I brought Bud Light to top rank.
You nigga. When I catch your ass, I swear to God, it's not gonna be pretty. You nigga.
Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Kick. Another kick. 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 I told you I don't bang. Just say. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
What are you talking about? Huh?
What did you make of his comments, the Mexican thing? I didn't really understand it.
Yeah, like, well, I'm a flat-footed Mexican fighter. Look, if you're calling me a Mexican fighter, I find that as a compliment, you know?